Okay, we are recording. So welcome back, everybody. Down 2 players today, which is crazy. Yeah, Gerard and Forrest. Interesting. So Benchois is without his buddy, and Ramars is without his brother. So 2 important people down today. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's see. So what did we do last game? What did we do last game? Why am I asking you? You weren't here last game.
I was the only one who did not show up.
I know.
I'm the only one with a face.
I
Absolutely.
did not take good notes last time.
I mean,
It's all good,
we
you guys.
mostly went shopping. Like,
Pretty much. You did shopping in the morning,
Yeah.
and then you just did like starting to head south. So that's basically what you did. You went shopping. Gerard got a nice, basically +2, I'll say, halberd type of thing. You did visit the hags, which I thought was pretty cool. The hags kind of solidified the deal, and Gerard has to help out the blacksmith whenever he's back in Senzula, or else the hags, get his solvent. I didn't say that, so that's, so that's going to happen, or not, we'll find out.
Well, did he read the fine print?
I think he helped me make the fine print. He actually had it where
I was
it's
gonna
not
say,
a time
Sarlin,
frame.
you made sure that the fine print, I think it was
Oh, that's
specifically
true.
Sarlin made sure the fine print was good.
You really should have told me then that he was. I was not aware of that.
That he made a deal with a hag?
No, that he has to give up his soul if he.
No, well, I never.
I thought it was just like he forfeits his life or something like that.
Well, who knows? I mean,
It's not good either way.
That
Not
is
good
the
either.
Blaze of Glory thing. Yeah.
there you go. Blazer Glory. I have yet to see that in a game, by the way. But yeah. So, after you went shopping and stuff, and who else got what? Someone got something else. I don't remember too much. But yeah.
I got some ice arrows since we
that's
have
true.
to cross the desert,
That is
and
true.
we are very nervous about desert animals
Good idea.
and their heat resistance.
But you did not go into the desert yet. You actually kind of took a side turn. You went through the forest, and you started going through the grasslands in the afternoon, still the forest around. Oh yeah, and we had Gerard accepted an eyeball on a silver chain. Long story. That he accepted. Man, that sounds kind of bad. Dealing with hags, accepting eyeballs, not good. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. So he accepted an eyeball on a silver chain, and he knows that you put it in someone's eye, they come to life, and we'll see what happens then. Or not, or not.
It's fine.
That's fine. So then you went south, and you're trying to go through the Senzula lands and head over for your friend who's traveling with the party, your little dwarf friend who really likes Mars a lot, and she's got the beard with the mohawk, reverse mohawk down the center, where it's just a strip of open, just showing off the chin that way. And she wants to go to her relatives who are basically in the white cliffs overlooking the ocean and do some mining there.
Can I actually make a request about her?
Sure.
Her name is like Wolpina, right?
Wolpina, absolutely correct.
Could I make a request to change her name to Winerba?
Winerba? Sure.
Winerba, Wenerba.
Winerba. Okay.
Yes,
I like that better.
I don't know why, but that is literally the name that my husband always uses when he has to make a new character in a video game RPG. He builds a female character named
Nice.
Winerba. And I just realized, and also it's almost my husband's 6'5" and he only builds dwarfs and gnomes.
Oh my god.
And so I just realized that this has to be Winerba.
That's
Better than Subpoena or whatever.
Peanut. I thought it was a perfectly fine name, but I'm gonna remember Winerba a lot better. So
Better to be Winerba than subpoenaed. Okay. So we've got Winerba the dwarf girl. Okay, replacing it. It's now Winerba. Cool. Let's see what else. Yeah, I went to Pointed, the archery shop, got some ice arrows. Cool. And then you discovered something I thought was kind of fun. Discovered a field of, and your hawk, to help.
Oh,
Churro?
nope.
Oh,
My gosh, I can see Thyra.
Thyra, that's it.
Thyra.
So
Yeah.
Thyra
Yes,
discovered
Thyra
it
the
first.
dragon.
And then you guys went to the place. It was a whole bunch of kind of mosaic flowers with different animals and stuff represented. And it was Sokima, lived there. and she very much wanted to destroy her equal opposite enemy of the night. Because every nighttime, her flowers would get mowed down and different dark ones replaced with dark nighttime animals and critters. And you guys did really pretty amazing things, and Porus kind of shone at that moment too, trying to find out what was going on. And ended up finding basically kind of a maybe solution to bring the two together to talk about it, work it out, whatever. And you're going to find the Book of the Night in a tower to the city, about 4 days away to the east. Not the direction you're going, but Winerba was okay with that, and everyone seemed all right. So you guys started going off to the east. You do know it's in a tower in a city, a library tower in the city to the east. It's pretty much all you know. On your way going there, you stop through Donby Meadowtown really, really quickly. They seem pretty friendly, and they have a weekly feast there. We're not getting into the details of that because you didn't participate yet. And you guys
But we're coming back.
You are coming back. And you guys just kind of kept going. You've had 2 days, 2 nights on the trip. It's only 4 days away. So you got 2 more days of travel, and then you'll end up in a brand new town. So that's kind of cool. This is still all foresty areas, so we're going to go from there.
You said the book was called Book of the Night?
Book of the Night.
Okay.
Book of the Night, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know where Porus and Gerard are. I guess they're lagging behind a bit, or just kind of engaged in deep conversation for this one as they lag behind and talk in depth. How's that? So they'll kind of follow along that way. And when they die, we don't have to tell them right away. No, it's okay. They'll be fine. So anyway,
I just made a custom emoji for Porus. They cannot
so cool.
die.
I saw that. Wow.
I did not make that. I will say, actually, I used to have a mushroom druid, funnily enough. It was a turtle druid circle of spores, and somebody made that for my character, so I'm passing it on to Porus.
That's epic. It's the cycle of life. You've recycled the mushrooms. I like that. Yeah. Oh, we also, for some reason, went over the foods served in one town. But, yeah, and then we moved on. So, yeah, you're heading to the tower town of Peskin. And that's pretty much all you guys know. You haven't been there before. It's kind of out of the way. It's not a big city. And you don't know. Oh, Ramaris did find some flowers, delicate blooms.
Yes, I found artist palette flowers.
Artist palette psychedelic flowers, each petal a different color. And yes, they are a bit psychedelic with sleeping properties. So that'll be interesting in the future. So very, very cool. Starlin got a rabbit, not as a pet this time, which is a nice change. Just a rabbit for food, so that's good. Porus is starting a project to meditate and stuff. We still have your Compass project
to meditate
going.
And stuff.
Meditate
yes,
and
Compass
stuff,
project has not moved forward a ton, but that's okay. I think
That's
it will
cool.
while we're out here. That's
We're
fine.
playing the long game. All good.
And
And we start now, morning of the 3rd day. It's colder today. Rain is falling down. A little bit of some mist. You're traveling along. You might be going uphill a little bit slowly. It's still foresty areas. There's relative paths. Nothing too heavy duty. Not a ton of traffic going to and fro to this smaller town. But it's definitely getting colder out, so that is something. You're walking along on this 3rd day. Who's the one paying the most attention? Who's the one who's prime lookout? Okay, so
I mean,
Mars
that's absolutely Ramaris' job, and Thyra, of course.
Absolutely, cool. So, if Benjois and Starlin want to go ahead and roll also to see how you guys are doing.
Okay.
For, I guess, and whatever you get, if you succeed, then it's a +1 that Ramaris gets. If you don't succeed, then it's a -1. Difficulty for this, it's kind of a path. It's easy, about a 10.
Wait, what exactly are we rolling for? Like ability to walk the path or look out for things? Or what do we?
All of the above. You're trying to find the path
Okay.
and trying to stay there and trying to keep your eyes open at the same time. So we're going to combine it
This
in
is
one
not a
roll.
very well-trod path, so it's hard to like necessarily stick to. It's kind of what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
Cool.
not, and it's
Okay.
not just that. It's also to avoid other nasties in the area.
Cool. Well, I got a 17 with fear.
17 with fear.
With a perceive check, instinct.
Yeah.
Instinct check.
Instinct is perfect if you guys want to roll 2 and see if that modifies. Well, you're going to succeed no matter what, so I guess we don't really have to. But yeah. I get a fear. Ooh, I'm up to 10.
I got a hope heavy 11.
Oh, cool. We get to keep the hope then. That's good. So, John.
I got a 7 with fear.
Okay. More fear. Yay.
I'm actually topped out on hope at the moment.
I'm almost topped out on fear, and that is very, very scary for you.
For both, yeah, I was gonna say for us specifically.
Absolutely true.
It's okay. I'm ready to burn some hope.
Might be time for that, actually. But yeah. So, you're walking along. It's still morning. It starts to get toward the afternoon. I don't know if you want to break for camp or what. But it's right about before lunchtime. You guys are keeping your eyes open. You're doing a really good job of that. Definitely keeping
I think
on
we
the path.
probably wouldn't
Dolores is doing
do
great.
like a. I don't know if we'd necessarily. I guess we're in no rush, so like
We don't need to camp. I mean, if we want to just sit and kind of eat and
have a
rest
quick
our
lunch and
legs
move
for a
on.
bit. Yeah, like a short rest.
Yeah.
Fallen log type of lunch. You can do that.
Yeah, I like that.
Ben is very deep in thought, kind of stuck on something for the last session. Very deep in thought.
Mm-hmm. Ramar, so like break off a chunk of I think that he carries some like dried like vegetable pancake loaf. I'm imagining like a freeze dried green chunk. Sorry.
Sounds like
That's
veggie
kind of
jerky.
yeah, veggie jerky, exactly. Yes, that is so he like breaks off a chunk of veggie jerky and kind of comes over and like Ben, would you like some snacks? These are my favorite.
He extends his hand, looks at it, almost takes it, and says, "Pray, I do tell, please give the ingredient list."
There are no blood or guts that you can splash all over me.
He pulls out a thing, a bigger towelette, and takes it, and kind of smells it and like wraps it in a nice thing and said, "Thank you very much. I will eat this when I am hungry."
Vermar's kind of like narrows his eyes and is just like, you have very strange practices with respect to hygiene. You smash fish all over yourself and won't touch. I mean, man, it's simply called mountain spinach. It's a plant.
He looks at you and says, "Yes, pray as well that the mountain spinach does not get stuck in esophagus or other things that are, quick ways to die." And he like tucks it into his and slowly kind of puts it away.
Sarlin is just over watching, eating a slightly off apple, just watching you guys with kind of amusement.
I remember the last person to eat an apple. Okay, so you guys are having your discussion and everything. You have your lunch. You hit back to the trail, which is fine. God, I forgot already. Well, help.
Oh, Winerba.
Winerba, thanks. Sorry about that. I got
Winerba.
in my head. Yeah, Winerba is there and snacking, and she's very, if you're offering her the snacks too.
Oh yeah. Like Ramar said, absolutely. Like I think after this little exchange, would kind of wander over and just be like, "I promise they're not dirty. Would you like some spinach jerky?"
She eagerly takes it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. She looks at it and she sniffs it and she's looks over at Ben, like almost for permission to eat, or why aren't you eating this type of thing? And she takes now, she is not used to this. She is definitely not a vegetarian. Go ahead, Ben.
Oh, I was just going to say, as she opens it in his mouth, you see him go like, "Is she really gonna bite it?"
She closes her eyes at that point to break all contact, focuses, takes a bite, and she just does. She dutifully chews and nods.
And it's got, it's mixed, it's spinach and herbs. Like it's not just dried spinach because Remy does have a background as an herbalist. So there's like some tasty stuff in there. As far as green things are concerned, of
As far as
course.
great things are concerned, I love that. She's like,
Mhm.
it's very different. I'm learning all kinds of new things. It's all kinds. And she kind of keeps eating. She does pull out some of her own, basically, jerky and offers it to everybody, too. And especially not to Ramars, because at this point she knows you don't do that. She's asked if she can offer some to Thyra.
Yes, of course, if she wants some. She's very excited about it.
Tosses it to her.
She's pecking and snatch out of the air.
Nice. She kind of laughs a bit, just enjoying the show for that.
Mm-hmm.
It is still raining. It's not coming down super hard, but it is cold, and it keeps getting colder. Kind of remarkably cold. It's almost to the point of freezing rain, but not there yet. So it's pretty low. So maybe high 30s, low 40s. It's getting pretty cool. Yeah, so pretty damn cold.
How far are we from Peskin?
Right. You are halfway through day 3. You'll be there at the night of day 4. So you're pretty close that way.
Okay. But we have at least one rest ahead of us for sure.
You do, for sure. Unless you want to march all night. If you do, that's up to you guys, but it'll be pretty cold.
Not wet and
We
miserable.
have no real reason to, yeah. Ramar's just like, it may behoove us to try and find a waterproof shelter sooner rather than later. I don't know if this will let up, and it's not like we're in any sort of rush.
Agreed. I definitely don't want to be fumbling around in the dark for a shelter then.
Yes.
Maybe we could go on just a little further and stop to give ourselves 2 hours to look.
I can send
agree.
Thyra on kind of a spiraling path outward, looking for perhaps caves or dense canopies.
That bird is very handy.
Love it.
I do always say that having a familiar is one of the most underrated things you can do in a TTRPG game.
Very true. You say the same character, that's hilarious. Alright, so while you guys are at break camp after the nice little lunch there, and a bit of a soggy thing, but it's all good and your spirits are high. You continue on. You're following that kind of slightly convoluted, overgrown path. And as you're going, I want to see if Thyra notices something. So she's scouting ahead, I assume?
Yes, and she has the scout experience.
Beautiful.
So I will spend a hope, to roll with that.
Absolutely worth it in this case. Go for it.
So that's just gonna be a 7 with hope.
He does not see it, but she feels happy about that.
That's fair.
You guys do. Thyra's out kind of swarming around. This guy's kind of tricky to see. But he marches onto the path kind of right in front of you from off in the forest area. So he's only about 20-25 feet away when he stands in the path and he kind of turns to face you. This is a humanoid. Just looks like a normal kind of man. Doesn't really have hair or much hair, little bits and pieces along an otherwise bald scalp. Looks kind of, I want to say brown, but not human brown, more like a tree-colored tan brown. So kind of an off-human color, maybe something else. You've seen goblins this color and stuff, but for people, as people go, probably not so much. And he's got a lot of stick insects crawling along him everywhere. Face, head, body. Hundreds of these things. And as he's standing there, they're following him, the ones that aren't on him actively crawling. And they start to, as he stops, they catch up and they start to climb up him. He doesn't seem to mind. He turns to you and he kind of smiles a bit. Not a lot. Not like he's used to smiling. He turns to you and smiles a little bit. Like, oh, I'm supposed to do this.
Hail, friend.
He kind of...
He is not hail, he is plants, not hail.
Well, whatever he is, maybe we should just stay here and let him on his way and then pass.
You can pass. You can pass. I will let you pass, but I ask for something. What do you have for me today?
Who are you? And where did you come from?
My name is Jessup. I live in these parts. My home was a little bit that way. One's just off the path somewhere there. You don't see a house. Must be a bit deeper in. I am Jessup. I live here. These are my areas here you're passing through. So, what do you have for me today?
So you offer safe passage for some sort of boon or small trinket?
You should give me something. This is my place. You're on my place. Give me something. What do you have for me today?
Do you offer
Ramara's-
safe passage?
Oh, I will not. I do not want to hurt you. I want something. I want something.
Ramar's just kind of like waves at Sarlin, like, I think that perhaps giving him a little something as thanks for his hospitality is not unwarranted. And we'll begin to like pull forward his herbalism pouch and open it up.
As you're doing this, you get a nod.
I reach
It does a
in
real
to
smile
my-
this time.
Pocket and pull out the wrapped piece of vegetable. And I look at him and I say, "Do you eat vegetable?" And I toss it. Just like a frisbee right at him.
Toward him.
Yep, towards him.
Okay. You toss it toward him, and he kind of catches the thing. As he's walking toward you and showing no fear whatsoever, because he originally started walking toward Ramaris because she was digging around for something for him, and you toss the thing, and he catches it. And as he's getting closer, these walking sticks on him entwine with the ones next to him. Their limbs lock and pull close. And you realize this is living stick armor that is actually forming all around him. So as he's approaching with this strange thing, these insects draw tight. And he seems to have no fear and not a lot of brain either. And he takes what you have and he kind of looks at it and he nods at you. He says, "That's you." Good. He looks over toward Dramar and says, "You have something for me?"
Ramar shrugs. He's like, yeah, I guess. I was gonna pull out and hand over. I brought some flowers from the Highlands, a place I suppose you may never have been. We'll hand out one of the Morris flowers from the Black Path.
Oh, okay, cool. So he would not know these flowers. He just doesn't ask. He reaches out and he just takes them from your hand and says, "Good. That's you." He looks toward Wopina. Wopina's kind of looks at both of you. Says,
Minerva.
"Sorry."
No, it's okay.
Minerva-
It's okay.
Minerva.
Honestly, it sounds weird. The more you say it, I'm like, oh, no, she's Wopina. So like, I'm fine with it. We can leave it as Wopina. Thank you for humoring me, but as soon as you started doing it, I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
I don't know. This is a challenge now. I would love to do it if that's okay with you. Shall we?
Okay, all right, cool.
We shall
Let's do
continue.
it.
We shall continue.
Yeah.
Minerva,
Okay.
damn it. I put it down to the notes. We're okay.
Okay.
It's canon now.
Yeah.
So she goes over to Winerva. Winerva kind of
Mhm.
looks at you guys. You're all doing the same thing. So Winerva says, sure. And kind of gets some of her rations out, some bread, some jerky, and kind of just tosses it to him. He grabs it. Says, "That is you." He looks to Sarlin.
I will present with a slightly off apple.
Okay. Is this the same apple that was off way back when, like 4 days ago?
No, I mean I had a couple on me.
Okay, good.
Remember?
I remember you bought the ones that were like really old with the worms in them.
Yeah. So
4
slightly
days
like
ago.
still edible, but not very nice by other people's standards.
Hey, okay. These are still pretty rotten apples with worms in there. 4 days ago, that was their status. So he's going to look at these things as you do that. So let's give a presence roll and see how you do. Let's get above a 10 or he's not going to accept that offering.
Okay. $11, hope heavy. Oh wait, no, that was my last roll. I clicked it, but I didn't actually. Never. Hold on. Sorry. 10. Oh, Bevy.
Wow, that's
You
it.
got it. He ponders for a minute and he takes it. That is you. He looks toward your little pet. I assume is on your shoulder or next to you somewhere.
He would be on my
The
shoulder, yeah.
demon weasel. Okay, demon weasel. The demon weasel says in your ear, "Can I eat its insects?"
I wouldn't do that.
Ah. And he looks to the demon weasel and says, "Now you." The demon weasel just kind of looks to Sarlin and nuzzles its weird little nose in Sarlin's ear and says, "What do I do? What do I do?"
He wants something from you. Do you have anything?
"We have one thing. Shall I give it?"
What is that thing?
"Okay." And it turns to look at the guy and says,
Oh, God.
"Come closer."
Oh, no.
The guy does, again, without any show of fear, and holds its hand up to its face, basically, its little paws. And your little demon weasel goes, and this big, essentially, hairball comes popping out of this guy's hand, all gooey and disgusting, and just
Yeah.
damn near venomous. And he looks
You mean,
at
what
it.
did he expect a demon weasel to have on him?
You know, maybe he's not familiar with demon weasels. I don't know. Most of us are, of course, but I don't know. So he's looking at this, and his jaw drops open out of sheer surprise. Some of the walking sticks go in there by accident. He notices that he just angrily chomps down on them and spits them out. And, yeah, and he just looks at you, and he looks to Sarlin and says, "The animal is yours?
Yes.
Then you give for it."
Fair enough. Oh, let me look at my inventory, see what else I have. She'll rummage around in her little... Oh, she has a chicken egg with a growing fetus in it. I'll give him one of those.
Okay. He takes the chicken egg with a growing fetus in it and looks at the chicken egg. Okay. Okay. Looks to Thyra. I don't know if Thyra's on your shoulder now or overhead.
Oh, no, Thyra has actually just been above us the whole time. Like
And
she
scratch
stays
that.
above us, yeah.
Okay.
But Remy will pay for Gerard in Connor's
Oh,
absence.
don't worry about it.
just to
They're
make
gone.
it
They're gone.
easy.
I don't want to traumatize them.
Okay.
Because if we start doing
Okay.
that, then it gotta start
Yeah.
suffering consequences too.
Okay.
So.
All right.
I don't.
But yeah, no, Thyra is gone until called in. So
Cool. I don't want to give you guys like high consequences. Like, why didn't
Yeah,
Gerard
okay.
pay up? You're good. Yeah. So okay. All right. So he takes that thing and then he just turns and starts walking back the way he came. The insects start to scurry off of him at this point, obviously dismissed by some method you can't see. And he goes deeper into the rainy forest.
Should we follow him to get a place to get out of the rain?
that
He
might
didn't
not be a
invite
bad
us.
question to ask.
I don't know if
Monsieur!
I want to spend the night with somebody like that.
I mean, we could just sleep under his porch.
It would be dry.
I jog back behind him, kind of like with my awkward big person, like big muscles, not very flexible jog. And I like reach to tap him on the shoulder and think twice and say, Monsieur.
Gotcha. It's kind of wild forest out there, so he can probably hear you coming. So you come up there and he turns. And as you approach, the scurrying walking sticks go back all over him and start to take up position again as his armor.
We are traveling through this terrible, as Simon said, hail, and we are hoping to perhaps find a place to get out of the bad weather. You wouldn't by chance happen to have such a place like a home?
He blinks a few times, just like you're not registering anything for a second. He blinks a few times. He's like, "Oh, you want to find shelter for the night? Yes."
We, yes, please. Shelter, clean,
Ah.
please. If not clean, rather not, but clean.
That's interesting. I don't think he's ever had this situation. Go ahead and roll presence. See how persuasive you are here.
Presence is +3.
I mean,
Really good
laws of
about-
hospitality are some of the oldest traditions in the world, just saying.
That's true.
I
It
would
probably
assume
has
that
been.
holds true for
Okay.
most worlds.
I got a 21 with
Damn. With fear, did
Also,
you
this
say?
guy's giving
Yeah.
me some like Fae vibes, which I love hospitality and Fae, so
There is that.
planting some seeds for the GM.
But should we worry about eating the food?
Yes. But I don't know that Remy would know that. We'll continue.
He probably won't even think to offer, so we're probably okay.
How fun, how fun. Well, he looks at you, and he actually smiles happily, which is rare. You haven't really seen that yet. I think so. I think so. You're good. You gave me things. Come follow. And he just turns and starts walking again.
He's, as they say, making a move to leave.
Well, we will follow.
All right.
I'll
I'm
put
gonna
my
have
hood up and keep
Thyra.
the rain out. Sorry.
He'll whistle and have Thyra come down, and then tell her to like kind of take whatever trajectory this guy is on and like fly ahead and just make sure there's no ambush or anything like that.
Sounds good. So Thyra's up overhead. She doesn't see anything else around there. Do you have a telepathic link, or does it have to be close?
No, like I called her down, and like so, this guy would have heard Remy say it. He wouldn't have actually. No, Remy probably would have whispered it, like, "Fly ahead, warn us if there's an ambush or anything else."
Yeah, it's all pretty
Yeah.
fine and stuff like that. So yeah, so
Hmm.
Thyra's looking around. Doesn't really see anything up there, so that's good. You guys follow this guy, and you come to this area, and Thyra is probably a bit confused. He comes down around this time too, because it looks like a pretty primitive lean-to kind of shelter, connected to another pretty primitive lean-to kind of shelter, which is dug a bit deeper into the ground. And then that's connected to another lean-to, which is dug
my
deeper
God.
into the ground by a small hill, which starts going into the earth.
That's all he knows how to make.
Yeah, so it's a series of lean-to shelters going into a like man-made cave there. And you can tell it's this primitive dug-out man-made cave. Goes down to this cave type of thing with his, we'll call it a front porch of lean-tos, just primitively put up there like that.
But is it dry?
Yeah, it actually is pretty damn dry. There's kind of the water just sluices down at an angle, so it doesn't go inside the cave there, so that's fortunate. I'm not sure if he planned it or just got lucky. This is probably like his 20th effort at doing the places. He found one that worked. So the water goes off. It seems dry in there. He starts walking through the lean-tos, hunched over to get through those, expecting you guys to follow. Each lean-to has its own different kind of personality, I guess. One has different kind of furs stacked up there from animals he's caught somehow. They look pretty damn intact. Who are the hunters here? I know Ramaris is. Are you the hunter here?
I would have trapping and skill
Cool.
like that.
So as Ramaris and Sarlin see this, the pelts of the animals. I mean, we're talking simple animals, rabbits, beavers, things like this. Some wolves, even coyote, not coyotes. What else would there be? Yeah, animal things. And you'd notice that their pelts are remarkably intact, not slashed or anything like that. Just how did they die? That's interesting. And very, very intact on there. So prime pelts, little stacks of these. Look beautiful, wonderful, good to sleep on, maybe for some shelter themselves. So that's the first lean-to. Go deeper in. The next lean-to is different efforts at weapons, it seems, or tools, maybe. Different pieces of rocks which have been chipped down to sharp edges, maybe scrapings for the pelts or something like that. It's all quite a primitive approach, but different lean-tos for like different areas, almost like we have different rooms for different kinds of working. This is what this guy has right now. And this guy Jessup goes to the lean-tos and into the cave proper that he dug out. He goes into there, and there's a place to start a fire. And it's got wood down there, all dry and everything, and safe and good. And he just sits down there to light a fire. There's different rocks and different logs there, intended as pieces of furniture to sit on, to put food on as you eat. There's it's a very primitive type of thing. There's a few gourds that have been dried and hacked in half to serve as bowls and stuff, and so he has this kind of rudimentary, let's call it hospitality going on. They invite you guys in, not with enthusiasm, but just like, okay, this is happening. Here's my things. Eat, sleep. It's pretty much his conversation.
And Ramaris, I don't
Sure.
think is gonna push to do anything else. So
Yeah, I mean, there's furs there. I'm good.
Can you tell us about the expected weather patterns in this area? Like, why is it so cold? It's strange.
It does get cold sometimes. It is cold. It is cold. But I can help. I can help. And he points to you. And a bunch of those stick creatures, the walking sticks, start to crawl over your feet and start to come up like they're summoned and start to climb all over you. What do you do?
Talk me down, talk me down, talk
It
me
will be
down, I
warm.
say.
Are you warm? I'm curious.
Ramaris is just enjoying watching, like just trying to figure out like what makes this weird guy squirm. Apparently these things.
Apparently so.
Are they do they feel like sticky or slimy or
Of course they're
anything?
sticky.
Oh, God.
Come on now.
Very, very good, very good.
Actually, they're pretty dry, and they're just walking sticks.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, they feel their little light legs, like dozens of them at the same time over you as they're walking. So that might be a bit disconcerting. But once they get into
Yeah.
place, they start to lock their legs together and draw close. Their bodies start to draw closer together and more joined to fill in the chinks in the stick armor. And it does keep your interior warmth going there, so it is warmer that way.
That is so weird.
Can they be
Cool.
polished? He's gonna reach in and grab his little napkin, and like after they interlink, he's gonna try and polish it to make it look shiny.
That's so you. I love it. Okay. So you start to okay. The polishing napkin, is it wet with anything or is it just dry?
For vanilla, it's like a magically enchanted cleaning nappy. So like it is just constantly like wet with just a little bit of like cleansing alcohol or something like that. Nothing that you can drink, and it's not particularly flammable, but it's for polishing and cleaning all things.
That's awesome. As you're doing this, you're trying to polish and just kind of clean these things that are just on top of you. You start to try to clean off this area and see how that's going, but whenever you start touching these things, they kind of shiver and try to move away, leaving big open spots where you were kind of working at, and then they try to move back in afterwards. So it doesn't really hurt them, and the guy, Jessup, is looking at you. Says, no. He walks forward and he reaches for your little wet wipe handkerchief thing.
Yeah, please no. Don't take it. And he like grabs onto it, but won't like slap him away because he doesn't want to touch him, and he's gonna yank it out of his hand and
I'll
tuck
try
it
and
away
like
quickly.
reassure you, Benchwat. Stick insects are very clean animals. They're very clean.
He looks at you and he's like, he gives you this look that's like, really? Like, do you really know about this?
She's only half committed to what she's saying, and it's obvious.
He looks at it's like the tugging. Do I pull it out of his hand? Like, can I get it away
He
from
lets
him?
you. Yeah, he's looking at you like he just does not understand you.
He puts it away and says, I have a thing about cleanliness. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And then he like checks the armor to see if it moves well.
It does. It's articulated joints, basically. The insects just kind of relax their grip and contract their grip. accordingly. So it's really actually pretty functional. Remarkably comfortable, very creepy, and you can feel the like insect legs shifting every time you move a little bit to keep the pressure all balanced. It's an odd sensation. You are completely in it. Now, this is when you notice the ones over around your ears. Some, I guess I call them footsteps, start to kind of tap around, gently kind of prodding, testing, starting to go into your ear canals a bit.
I cannot.
It's not painful.
See
They're
him
not,
and
just to understand, they're not being painful, but
You see Ben Schwartz stand up as he's like testing this out, and he's like, "No, absolutely not!" And he runs out of the thing, just like, and just runs as fast and as far into the woods as he can. And if they don't start coming off, he's gonna start the drop and roll thing.
they start to come off. You're leaving.
But what? No! And, like, Ramaris is after him.
You're leaving clumps of big stick people as you go running through the woods. Ramarish, you're probably having to jump over these clumps of stick people that are dropping from Benchwa.
I'm great at that. That's literally my
Perfect.
community feature.
Absolutely. So you're like hopping from these almost puddles of wet stick people that are all around the place. Benchwa, they drop from you in clumps and bits and pieces, and they don't try to stay on because you obviously don't want it, and the guy's given up on you, basically. So yeah.
I'll turn to my creature. I'm just gonna watch them run off. Like they'll be fine, and I'll turn to my creature and actually say they'll be fine, and I'll hand him one of my remaining like little eggs that I have.
Okay, this is with the live things in it, right?
Yes.
Okay. It very delicately, while you're holding the egg, just kind of nibbles around the edge of it. Very, very. You ever see someone very, very, very proper with a hard-boiled egg? Just kind of tap, tap, tap with a spoon around the top circle of it, and then take off the top part of it, and then slowly devour the inside. That's what this thing is doing. It's just kind of with its teeth and its claws very neatly. It's going around in it, and then takes the top of the egg off. It's messy because the state of your egg is not hard boiled, and then just kind of sighs, puts its snout in there, and slurps noisily as it just starts gulping this thing in the most souls.
Okay, now
So
you
it's
behave
enjoying it.
yourself.
I'm very glad that Ramaris has never been around for this happening, because I do not think that he would be okay with this.
Yeah, well, Peanut, sorry, Winerba is there.
Peanut?
Did you just call her?
Peanut.
I heard
Okay.
Peanut too.
I heard Peanut, yeah.
Peanuts sound better than the food that your demon creature is eating right now, but yeah. All right, so Winerba kind of looks over to Sarlin and says, what is that thing?
I'm not really sure.
Winerba just kind of nods. Okay, it's on our side, right?
As far as I can tell.
Okay. Voice gets an octave higher, but yeah, okay.
Oh, it's always been loyal and done as I've asked, and we've grown closer, so there's no danger. Don't worry.
She kind of nods. All right. Well, at least it's eaten well, right? Right.
Yes, that
Yeah.
I do need to make sure of, because otherwise, it might pick off one of those sticks, and who knows what would happen. I don't want to enrage our host. So
Yeah, I think that would be bad. They okay? And she kind of gestures to the cave entrance where Ben and Remy went scattering.
oh, they're fine.
Now,
They'll be back.
maybe. But speaking of Ben and Remy, while you guys are out there, and Remy, you do catch up to Ben Schwa. You get those.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of what you do. And Ben Schwa is more of a tanky kind of person, so he's probably not a sprinter, I'm guessing, right? So you'll be able to catch up.
Think barbarian, like city barbarian.
City barbarian, love it. The civilized barbarian. Okay. The bar hopping barbarian. Okay. So while you're running out there and Ramaris is chasing after you, one of you guys, I don't care who, roll a d6. If you get a 1, it's a fun little encounter. Let's see what happens.
Go ahead, Ben.
I can. Okay. 6. Oh shit! I rolled a 1.
Got a 1! Oh, fun! And the party is split.
Ooh, perfect.
And I've got full fear. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, I have full hope. It's fine. Let's do this.
Here we go. All right. So you guys are out there. Ben, how far did you travel?
Like let's see, maybe like an 800 meters. So
That's
like,
pretty far. It's 8 football fields.
Like into the woods, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not. Have you ever seen 800 meters? It's like less than the side of one of the standard tracks.
Yeah, two times around.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So you guys are moderate distance then. So you're out there. Ramaris pretty much catches up to you after things fall apart from your body, and you're okay again, I assume. Maybe slightly.
Yeah,
stressed,
after they climb off of me in clumps, and I literally am checking everywhere, like
Gotcha.
make sure they're off. Make sure they're off.
There are actually none left. So that's a good thing. So they work together in unison. So there are none left on this, which is great. So I assume. Go ahead.
No, just Ben. You shouldn't wander around. You shouldn't wander off alone. You can't go out of the sight of the rest of the party. And like Ramaris has got like his bow out and he's flipped around. One of his background things is that he will never allow anyone in his party out of like eyesight at any given time. So
Right. Like a no one left behind type of thing, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is fine. It's all going to be fine. We'll just head back now. Everything is normal. The sticks are gone. He shudders audibly.
You're really quiet, by the way. I have you maxed out on my
I
side.
have you maxed out also.
Mm-hmm. And you're kind of cutting in and out. It might be like a. I don't think it's coming through your earbuds.
How is that? Much better?
Oh wow!
Much
I'm gonna
better.
reduce you now.
Yeah,
Give me a
yeah.
second.
We're all politely not trying to say anything. I thought I was the only one.
You've been reduced to a nice normal human 100% volume now, so that's good.
Oh, perfect.
Cool. All right. So while you guys are there, and you're basically, I guess, turning around to go back to the place, to camp, and the ice is coming down. Well, it's not ice actually, but the cold rain.
Mm-hmm.
It might be ice anytime. It's pretty close.
Freezing rain.
Yeah, it's coming down. And Ben, I'm gonna spend a fear for this. Down to 11. Yay, I'm losing fear. So I'm gonna spend a fear for this because you hear the rain coming down. And you hear it hit everywhere around you, and it's very cold and a bit foggy. It's getting toward evening, so it's pretty much twilight now. And you hear the rain just bam, 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 bam. And it sounds like many people kind of gently clapping. And it might mean something to you. So you have that auditory hallucination going on.
Ben looks over at Ramaris, and after they're like maybe walking just a little bit, he says, "You should know something. I appreciate you trying to incorporate me into the group, but it's." And he sighs and says, "The gods will never allow this to continue." And then he slowly like falls to his knees and weeps. and begins to like cry and like take his hands and say, "No one paid for this, and no one will ever let me get out from under it." And then begins to explain, and this is perfect that we're not joined by the other two today, um, but begins to explain to you, Ramaris, something that he begs you to hold secret, and says he took Porus's case because he is the reason for the sickness in the woods, and uh, and that the gods continue to mock every single time the rain comes. It brings him back to this time when he made this basically like mockery of this like this worship of the gods when he lost Iten, who is his partner in crime. And this like whenever it rains, whenever it like patters and the sound of applause, he just becomes torn inside and begs you and says, "Please, you mustn't let Porus or anyone know, but I
I
cannot bear it alone."
thank you for, because this is in response to that one question I asked a while ago, right? Or yeah, of what have you told? Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, sorry. I'm having a like TTRPG meta joy moment. I need to get back in the moment.
That's beautiful. That's what it's about. This is epic.
Ramaris is just like at first is trying to like stop you from talking. Is like, what? No. Like you don't what no, but you just keep going. And so eventually he just kind of shuts up and like stands there really awkwardly listening. Um and as you talk about your lost partner, Etienne, is that when you get like the most emotional? Or
Yeah.
yeah. Ramars will like squat down. He won't kneel, but he'll kind of squat and put like a cloven hoof hand on your back, just kind of like awkwardly like putting it there. And that like little bit where it's like it's not enough pressure, like he's not releasing his hand to gravity fully. He's not really sure if it should be there. Um, and he's just like, I won't tell Horace. We can start there. I promise. Will that make you stop crying?
We have to make it right. If I don't
Okay,
make it
yep.
right, and he's like just this like massive, just like shaking child, and then looks at you as you have your paw on his shoulder, like and patting, and says,
Uh-huh.
"And if Boris finds out, I don't know what I would do." And then just like becomes inconsolable, just like,
Oh, okay.
and then he like another 3 to 5 minutes, like just cries and cries, and then soaks himself up and says, "But like a good investigator, we must keep moving forward." And stands up and gets kind of stiff and turns and says, "Back to the facade."
Uh, uh, sorry, I have to sneeze. Oh,
Bless you.
Was that in character? Sorry.
appreciate
Doesn't
that you're
hide.
not sure, but
You're being
no.
all serious. I was like, excuse me.
It's
Yes,
cold. I hand you the tissue.
Oh, that's perfect.
yeah. Sorry. I'm used to cold, but the dampness is a little much. It's really settling into my fur. Let's go back to the lean-tos. don't tell me anything more. I already have one thing I'm not allowed to say now. I'm happy to take that from you. If that is all, let's go get warm.
Okay. And moves forward.
Ramars is just like, this is very funny for me because I'm so used to playing the character who will listen to everyone's problems, and like Ramars is not that. Ramars is like, oh,
That's
okay,
Romana.
you are an effective member of our group, so I would like you to stay with us, please. Otherwise, go. That's
Great.
kind of like his approach to the situation.
Well, as Ramaris is
Uh,
kind of doing that and trying to go through all this, and Ben is having his kind of really emotional meltdown and confessional, you hear the rain too. And it is coming down, and maybe it's a bit icy in places and sounds a bit louder as it impacts. But Ramaris, you remember the manticores. You suffered a big loss from them.
mhm.
And several manticores flip their tails and send off spikes. That's what they do. And you remember they hit with a into the wood around your home.
That would be a very triggering sound for him, I would actually imagine, yes.
That's what the rain sounds like a little bit to you now. The rain, and it just kind of builds this. These
What is with
iron
this rain?
spikes are slamming in around you.
Mm.
So that's a great
Uh,
question. I wish you were there, but I'll answer it anyway. Here's what we got. While this is going on for you too, and you guys get Ben up and to speed, and you hear that kind of noise in there. You notice it. I don't know how Ramaris would handle that sound coming out of nothing, because just like clapping out of the rain, it's not exactly the manticore spikes hitting the wood, but it kind of reminds you of that too.
I think that Mars would have heard similar sounds before, and so would probably actually have like an established method for convincing himself out of it. So like he's alert, but he's actively trying to not succumb to the fear.
That sounds great. It's kind of what I was expecting. That sounds good.
Yeah.
So you're holding it together, which is great. You guys both kind of get up, get ready, turn to head back. As you do, and I have to admit, this is totally not original. Why is not letting me drag it in there? Hang on. Sorry, two-step process. Okay, so you see this. Basically a nine-tailed fox. So, this woman with nine tails there.
Mm-hmm.
She's standing there, and she sees both of you. She doesn't look armed. She's got a staff there. She's got her tails, which is kind of moving slowly in the rain. She doesn't look wet. Her hair looks dry. The hair on her head, hair on her ears, the hair on her tails. And when she sees that you're looking at her, that she has your attention at last, you have no idea how long she was standing there. But the sound of the rain is really no longer the sound of the rain in her presence. It is the clapping hands. It is the thudding of dozens of manticore spikes in wood. As she looks at you, she doesn't smile, but she kind of whispers, and you can hear it loud and clear. She says, I can ease your pain. I can ease your burden. She seems very sincere.
Is this like a creature that we would have heard any legends
Beautiful
of?
question.
Or...
Let's go for that. Let's go ahead and let's see. We could do a knowledge check on that. If you want to do an instinct check on it for different results, you can. So knowledge or instinct, go for it, guys.
Okay. I am rolling fear heavy. I got a 15 with fear.
Roll back. 15's pretty solid
and
here.
I got I will do instinct, and I got a 15 with hope.
Wow, both 15s. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
With fear, because Ben, you realize what this thing is capable of, and with hope, because Ramaris, you think you might be able to beat it, so that's a good thing. All right, so you both know a little bit about this creature. It was too good to ignore, so I threw it in here. And this thing is talking about easing your pain, and these fox spirits might be able to. They're getting kind of the vibe of almost, hate to say Fey Realm, it's kind of a D&D term-ish, isn't it? But Bay Area influenced kind of areas on this. And you do know that these creatures can ease things, can bring you good dreams, better dreams, ease the nightmares, take the pain away. They do get something in return from you. Many people never remember what it is they get, but it's something from you. Something from you. They kind of use you when they need it, type of thing. Not calling you to service, but they might use something from you when they need it. You might lose a memory that they want. You might lose a friend or something that they said that you said, but you didn't. Something that way. Some kind of minor manipulations in your life in exchange for basically a more stress-free existence. And it will benefit you by easing stress. So if you accept this, you know the mechanics of the game, you'll get an extra stress slot out of this. But you might suffer some other losses in other inexplicable ways. Now, combat-wise, we've heard that these things can be pretty tough. And you've also heard rumors that each of their tails can separate and become a separate entity, which is an interesting kind of thing. And with 15s, that's about all you get for now.
It's a lot.
I think Benoit would say, "Are you the demon that tortures and causes me perpetual pain, that mocks the silence that I have lived in for so long?"
She looks concerned, very caring at this moment. She kind of partway reaches her hand out, almost to touch you. She's 20 feet away, so she's not going to, but reaches her hand out and looks pained and no, not at all. But I can block that. I can help you.
To remove the pain.
To remove the pain.
Be careful, Benoit. You never know what it is that these things take away from you.
I think I know exactly what you will take away from me. And he looks at you with like tears in his eyes. And
Benoit,
like
do not
starts to
do
walk
this. Do not leave this with me only. Do not. You just shared your burden with me. It is unfair to then try and leave it to me alone.
You do not know how long I have carried this. Hate me for it. But I don't know if this is something I can continue to bear on only our shoulders alone.
It does not need to be only ours. You have a party now. And I mean, have
They
you met
mustn't.
Horace? He will forgive.
No,
They will forgive you.
they must never. And he clenches his hands, and the rings go like bright. They must never know. And then he says, "Very well," and he like cracks his neck and says, "Then we kill this bitch," and turns around.
Her mouth opens. She takes a step backwards. She says,
He's
"Oh,
gonna run at her and swing.
Wait,
damn, that was epic. All right,
okay. What?
not what you expected, huh?"
Yeah, I mean, Ramaris is not gonna complain. He's getting his way here.
All right, guys.
Plus, the combat sounds fun.
Yeah, you
And
guys
we're
actually
not
get to
too
go.
far from Sarlin, so I think she might hear us shouting. I'm just
Yeah, how long
saying.
have they been out
Are
there?
you guys
Because at
trying to
first
be
I was very
noisy?
dismissive, but
Yeah. Are you guys trying to be noisy?
For sure. Like once
okay.
combat breaks out, yeah.
Yeah, I'll head that direction then, because
Hang
if they're
on.
making any noise or if he's yelling, they're not that far away, and it's the woods. Sound carries, so I will head that way.
That's true too, but you're also in kind of a cave here too. So go ahead and let's see if we can do what would it be? Agility, strength, finesse, instinct, presence. I guess instinct or presence? No, instinct. Instinct. Let's roll an instinct.
Instinct to hear Remy's
Easy.
call.
Let's see if we can get an 8 or higher.
Yeah, that makes sense.
For me?
Yeah. See if you can hear him
Oh,
out.
sorry,
8 or
sorry.
higher.
19. Not even kidding.
Yeah.
Fear heavy though.
Okay. You absolutely hear them. You absolutely hear them. I'm back to fear 12. Yeah.
Feeding the GM fear.
Nice. You got it. You won't be there this round, but running as fast as you can. Well, Pina's like, whoa! And she grabs her hammer. It just starts following you, running along there very heavily. Clunk, clunk, clunk,
Winerba.
I was wrong. They're not okay.
They're not okay. You guys have the spotlight. You have this lovely, dangerous as hell, mind-playing fox demon in front of you. What do you want to do?
Well, as I was walking towards, I think I would have maybe bridged the gap halfway between as she's reaching out, and then I turn around and I'm like, "We're gonna kill this bitch!" And then I run and I'm going to like jump and dive. So I'm gonna approximate the distance and I'm gonna try and punch her
Okay,
with the glowing rings.
that works. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, combat is definitely 100% go. So, let's see if you hit her.
All right. That is a 12 with fear. Man, rolling a lot of fear today. I'm gonna switch my dice
12
out.
is not quite enough. You go in there, she backs up as you go in there. Her big tails go fluffy all in front of her. It's almost like armor. You hit fluff, but there's no connection with flesh. So 12 does not quite hit, unfortunately.
I shout out, I knew this demon was nothing but
Fluff.
empty promises.
She's kind of holding it together. She's like, oh no, dear. Oh no. This demon is your bane. All right,
Is my
so
bane?
it was with fear, did you say?
Yeah, 12
Oh,
with
I'm so
fear.
sorry. Okay, well, here's what happens.
No.
I know, right? Okay. She's gonna go. And she's going to just kind of, as she dodged back and the tails took the brunt of it and hoped to make it hard to hit her. Two of the tails fall off. Not cut off. Don't misunderstand, but two of the tails just kind of drop off. And there's little fox bodies with these big fluffy tails behind them. And they come running toward you. And as they do, they start growing into more kind of her kin.
Tell me when I arrive.
Yep.
I'm hustling.
Oh, hang on one second.
I love that though.
Oh, I should mention that I think. Oh, let me double check. I believe it's this character, but I should be like light of foot because of my background. So
That's great. That'll get you there after this. Next time it's your guys' turn, you can be there then.
yeah, light
Is
foot.
that-
I
sorry,
have
is-
advantage on. Oh, that's on rolls to move without being heard, and my movement is that. So I thought that was gonna help me move through terrain. No,
Oh,
that's a
maybe not.
silence thing. Never
Okay.
mind. Never mind.
Well, I'll tell you what. If they put the spotlight on you to get there, then they can do it and arrive next turn. How's that? So here's what you see. You see these tails that are little foxes. They start running toward you and kind of grow super quick into these other warriors ready to fight you with blades this time. So the fox spirit is trying to stand behind as these two close with you. The only one in range at the moment is Ben, so I'm going to have one of the warriors attack you. And she, I'll call her tail number one. Tail number one's going to attack. Tail number one got a 17 to hit you. So damage done.
That will hit.
Damage is not huge. 8 points though.
All right. I will reduce it with an armor slot.
Nice.
Planks off the place where the wood creature was not getting clean. He's like, thank goodness I
That's
keep
funny.
this shiny.
That's funny. I love that. All right. So 8 points of damage for you. Spotlight's now you guys.
I would like to go. So there are how many of these little fox
At this
tail?
point, there are 2 of the little foxes that grew up into fighters with blades.
And then the big fox lady.
The big fox lady who's backed up a little bit. So the
Okay.
fox spirits are definitely guarding her. They're part of her.
So I'm going to spend a hope to make a ranger focus attack against the fox lady. So I make an attack against the target. So I just do a normal attack roll first and foremost. And so that will be with hope. And it is a
Sorry, this is against the main one or the foxtails?
this is against the main one. And this is an 18 with hope.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So on a okay, so I'm going to do a couple things here. So with this Ranger's Focus, on a success, deal the normal damage and temporarily make the target's attack your focus. So Fox Lady is my focus now. So Thomas and Senzula is no longer my focus. It's now Fox Lady.
Oh wow. Okay, great.
It doesn't go away
Thomas
until
one,
you
that was
put it on
fun.
someone else. So
You hated him for a long time.
And then I'm going to do, so our proficiency is 2. So now I roll 2d6 for damage.
Yeah, isn't that epic? I love it. You guys are tier 2 now.
And so that is 9 physical damage.
9 damage. Pretty solid on that.
And they must mark a stress. Yep. And then I'm also going to spend an additional 3 damage to make that same attack against the 2 fox bodyguards as well as my hold them off hope feature.
Oh, the near to him type of thing, yeah. So the 9 damage total for that, and you also had her mark a stress. Got it.
She marks a stress, but they do not.
Gotcha. Cool.
The bodyguards, yeah. But they also both, I believe, take 9 damage.
Nice. That's pretty solid.
It cost me, 4 total hope to do all of that, but I had it.
Shebang. Still got many more.
Good. So they've both been injured?
Do we get to know,
got...
did that seem like minor damage or major damage on them?
That was minor damage on the main one, and it was middle damage, whatever you call that. A major damage to the other 2.
Okay.
Okay.
And then that was with hope. So I believe the spotlight stays on us.
It does. Continue.
I would like to activate my class feature and become unstoppable.
I knew that was coming.
Yes. And do I see Sarlin?
Probably. Yeah, she's running up now.
Yay.
Okay. I'm like, crazy fox witches, killing them. And then he's going to can I use nothing left to lose and throw myself at this main lady again?
Considering the situation,
for another attack?
Absolutely, yeah.
Can I, as I'm seeing him do this though, can I want to use something before he reaches her. Is that, it's different with this because it's not like an order like it is with D&D.
You guys just discuss how you want to do it, and if anyone rolls superior, it goes back to me.
Okay,
If
so
you wanna
as
go.
he's moving towards her, I actually want to use my voice of dread on the thing he's moving towards.
That's a full action thing on there, right? So
Yeah.
if you do that and you roll a fear, he won't be able to get there before I act again. Do you want to do that?
True.
You might intercept his move.
Yeah, it's just it also will make the creature a lot more.
Vulnerable,
It
right?
could make them
Mhm.
vulnerable.
Right.
So
I
Yeah.
think
it'd
it's
make
worth
it
a
a lot
You
more
try.
guys
likely you
coordinate.
will hit. So
I
Yeah.
think it's
I don't
worth a
know.
Yeah,
What
I
do
try.
you
think
think?
that's
Is it
good.
worth the risk?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Why
And I
not?
like the idea of like if you roll with fear and then the hag gets to retaliate or whatever, the
It's
whatever the
not a
fox
hag.
lady. I know the fox lady, the kitsune.
As you say, the hag, her jaw drops. Ah!
I'm just gonna use voice of dread too, in a very creepy, kind of like surreal voice, just and right in the side of her, like right ear, right behind her, like behind you.
As you're doing that, your
Just to
little
freak her
familiar
out.
starts to chant the same thing as it's going to. So, okay. So,
Mm.
voice of dread. You roll a spell attack. Is that?
I do have to do a spell cast, yeah.
You can do it.
Hope heavy, 11.
There you
You
go.
have to. You have
That's
to
what we
hit her with it.
need.
I don't know what I need to hit.
Yeah, she's
It's an
hard to
11,
hit.
so
You're
is that a
attacking
miss?
her.
You
You're attacking her or one
read
of
the
her.
feature.
I believe Benchwa was going for one of the off checks, right? Not, or are you going for the main check?
For the main chick. We're all
I would have
teaming up
done it to the
against the
main
main
check
chick.
then, yeah.
That does not hit the main check.
Mm.
Sorry about that. But it was a hope heavy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
So
hope heavy.
then can still go.
And nothing lost.
Right. Nothing lost.
Okay. Here we go. Attack. Ah, much better. 15 with hope.
Got her.
15. So as she has like this very minute distraction, like he throws out and is going to do how much damage? That is
You look entirely too happy right now.
so I rolled 2d10 plus 3
Nice.
and I got a 20.
Bang. Okay.
So 20
That's
and then
solid.
I'm let's
Holy
see.
That's
cow.
major. That's well. That's whatever you
Um,
call it. The top. What's the top one again?
You did
Crit
not need my help.
severe.
severe.
Severe damage on there.
And then I'm going
Nice.
to mark a hope, and with the weapon, with the primary weapon, attack a target within melee range on a success. You deal damage and knock them back to close range. On a success with hope, you add d6 to your damage roll. So I'm going to add
Oh, wow.
a d6.
Big
So that's an
bottleneck,
additional
literally.
one.
Nice.
That's an
So,
additional one, and it pushes her back 10 feet towards Sarlin.
she stays
Hey,
on her
all
feet.
right.
There's skid marks on the ground, just eating up all this stuff on the forest floor. She's just like, she's a very emotional person, and she's just like, I offered you everything. She's kind of losing it. The ears starting to go back. Oh yeah, it's yeah, nice. And you guys are
We're
still going,
taking
aren't you?
what we need, which is combat.
Oh god, I don't remember what my creature's name is.
Your weasel
Did it
demon?
have a name?
No.
I
We
don't
always call
think
it
so.
weasel demon. We call it the scrap weasel demon, but it doesn't have to be called scrap.
All right. I think this is kind of sort of reaction. I'll just kind of lean down and tell him like, quick, go behind her. Don't attack. Don't get yourself killed, but go close to her.
He jumps off and starts to scurry.
I'll wait until he gets there whenever we say that is, and then I'm going to try and make another attack.
Okay, it's up to you guys. Whatever you want to do, you still have the hope going.
He just needs to be within 6 feet of her.
That's pretty easy to do.
It gives me a buff.
I'm going to do effectively the same thing as last turn, so I can do that while he's scurrying up, and then he can go.
You can do that.
Sounds good.
Cool.
You guys
All right.
coordinate whatever you want.
Then, yeah, I'm going to attack her with just a normal attack roll here. So that is a critical success. I got 2 3s.
Jesus.
Yeah.
More hope for you too.
Yeah, it's more hope, which is great because then I'm going to spend 3 hope to do this damage to her tail things as well. So she takes math 11 damage and distress, and both of the tails take 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. She's looking pretty wounded, to be honest. And a stress. And both of the tails
Distress.
take 11. It's 2 more for them.
Uh-huh.
They're looking pretty hurt too. Yeah. Very nicely done. They're looking pretty wounded. They're all looking pretty wounded. Cool.
And then I will hand it off to Sarlin's little skittering rat creature.
All right. So I'm actually, as soon as
Weasel.
it's close enough, I'm going to cast a blighting strike,
Okay.
which I will
See if you hit.
roll. It is
You're doing
hope
the main
heavy.
one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She is hard to
Actually,
hit.
you know what? No, I will do one of the chicks off to the side.
Okay.
Because I'm a little worried about that. Don't want to let them build up and cause a bunch of damage. So yeah, I don't know if a 12 hits, but it's hope heavy.
Hope does hit one of the side. This sounds dumb. I almost said side chicks, but yeah, Hope does hit.
Okay.
I think Sarlin was the one that first called them side chicks, so
Yeah, isn't that funny? That's great.
it's on the
Great.
table.
Take out the side chicks. You got it.
I'm a little confused because I did level up and it says on a success the target takes, d6 plus 1 damage. And then the autofill at the bottom, like the buttons I can hit, are 2d6s.
Yeah.
It's because we have proficiency 2 because we are tier 2 now.
Okay.
And so that multiplies our dice. When we hit proficiency 3, it becomes 3 dice. And then once we hit tier 3, we also have level up options to increase our proficiency even more. Which I think means that eventually Benoit could be rolling 6d10 for damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shatter that boulder over there, will you?
Barbarian!
Okay, so I start with, I guess, 10 damage. Because my creature is close by, I do an additional d6 of damage, which is awesome.
Cool.
1. That's great.
11 points.
So 11 damage.
Gotcha. You got to the mid level on that one, so that's pretty solid. So that's 2 points. That is 5 life for that one. That one falls.
Okay.
That tail is no more.
Taken care of.
Marking in red. She's down. Side chick down. All right. One side chick
down.
and 7 tails and 1 main fox demon remaining. And that was still with Hope, wasn't it? Or was that with her?
That was with Hope. I'll direct my creature with my eyes, like if it's looking at me when she falls, like over there, other one. So I'll wait for him to scurry over there if someone else wants to.
Very, very cool. I'm going to steal this and spend a fear because, my God, you guys are doing epic.
Expected.
So
Cheating DM.
Yup. So I'm going to do that. And the main girl is looking at the fallen tail. And when the side chick, falls down, she turns back into a tail. It looks a bit beat up, but it's just a big foxtail now, just laying there, all fluffy, kind of damaged. It's just a big foxtail. No sign even of the weapons.
What a lovely coat they would make.
I just said that same
She
thing.
just looks at both
Right?
of us. Ah!
You guys are just jealous of my vest.
A little, yeah.
So fluffy!
She just kind of looks at the down tail and just kind of starts brushing her remaining tails and says, I'll regrow them. And I'm not, she is really undecided. You're a tougher prey than she expected. I think she's going to look very concerned for a moment. I mean, her emotions just written all over her face, just kind of frightened. Then she kind of grins at you and says, follow me. And she turns and runs. So does the surviving side chick. The tail that's there just starts to kind of speedily rot and turn into nothing. They both just start taking off and running into the forest. What do you want to do? The rain is still coming down. You hear it as different things. Sarlin, oh my God, what is your? I don't even know your backstory. How do I do this sound for you?
I mean, dealer's choice,
Use
I
your
guess.
help
She
on
would
it.
have been born like in kind of deep woods and raised by her mother and kind of like backwoods high priest. I made her a high priestess, but like she would learn kind of backwoods magic, and there's a swamp nearby, like kind of ye old swamp witch sort of thing.
Okay. Well, since nature is a huge important thing to you, let's just have. Oh, wolves is not a bad idea. Um, wolves is not a bad idea. We could do that. Maybe through the rain, you hear the braying of wolves approaching because they have tormented your village from time to time. How's that? We'll do that. So something's
Sure.
pretty terrifying on there. She has turned. She's fled. Side chick one is fleeing a little slower, acting as a backup. She knows her job. You guys are up.
I'll look at Ben Schwa. Like, are we doing this? This was your idea.
So Ben Schwa would he has this one chance to get rid of this, and he's going to chase it, and he would bolt right after and try and tackle the lesser of the two. So he's gonna try and grapple
Side chick number two.
and yep, side chick number two.
Go for it. She looks nervous. She knows her job. She's covering her master's escape. Go for it.
Okay. Should I roll like an agility for that
Oh,
or
to grapple? Grapple is it was a
strength? Yeah, it's strength.
yeah, it's a
That's a
straight up
strength roll.
strength check. Yeah, right.
Okay.
So I'll roll strength for her.
Don't worry, I got you on this. So even if you fail,
There
you
is-
win.
There is no bonus for her in a strength check, so straight roll for me.
Okay.
13.
I got a 21 with hope. Yeah.
You
Oh,
are all over this. God,
Amazing.
it sounds so wrong. You're all over this side chick. Okay.
Yep, I got her.
You
And
got
I
her.
shout and I say, fuck demon. Stop.
whoa.
You foxy demon, you. And he shouts and it says, you will take this away without a bane. Remove it now and no banes. He demands, and he's like holding the chick up in the air.
Okay. You still have hope, right?
Correct.
Do you guys want to forfeit your turn and wait for them to respond, or do you want to do something?
No, I would like Ramaris to do a thing.
Go for it.
I'm gonna use my Caprine leap. Gerard is usually the leapy of the two of us, but I'd like to chase down the main chick
Okay.
and then leap as a melee attack.
Nice. You jump over Ben and the side chick.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay. Very cool.
Would that be so I have to make a melee kick attack? Would that be a strength or an agility as part of the Caprine leap?
Ooh, I don't even know. Let me look it up.
It says you can leap any blah 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 when you succeed on an attack against a target within melee range. So
So you can get there and you jump like crazy, so you can do it.
Okay, cool. So I will do like an agility attack as I jump.
Yeah,
Since
it
I guess I
describes
can
it
just
as
see that with my
supernatural agility, so yeah.
Cool. Oh wait, that's not how that works. Okay. Wow, I'm still rolling with hope. I got a 15 with hope.
15 hits her.
To mark, and then I'm gonna mark a stress to knock her down, and do 4 physical damage.
4 physical damage. Okay.
And knock her down.
She is going to essentially mark an armor slot, which means one of her tails just gets chopped basically off and falls down and rots right in front of you. So she is down to 6 tails now.
And she's on the ground, and I rolled with hope. So, Sarlin, how would you like to do it? What would you like to do here?
You guys are going so hope heavy this game. It's amazing.
I know.
Yeah. I guess I'll try a blighting strike.
Right.
My weasel cannot get there quick enough, but I can see her and I can do it from afar. So I'll try that. 22.
Jesus.
Fear heavy though.
Thank God.
The rain has ended.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I do it this other way. I get I get more damage though for some reason if I roll fear heavy.
I will say Remy was very obviously attacking non-lethally at this point, since it seems like Benoit believes this creature can cure him. I don't know if that's obvious to Sarlin though. So
Not as obvious, but I would imagine she has. How is she looking?
She's looking pretty rough, but she's still got 6 tails left. You know, that's where
okay,
a lot of her
I
tricks are.
won't pull any
Okay.
punches yet. Then I think
Okay,
she
cool.
can take this.
Basically,
So
she's looking beat up.
12
She
damage.
wasn't expecting you to be so. Well, it's pretty heavy duty on that. Yeah, she's gonna do it. She's gonna sacrifice another tail. So it just rips through a tail, which gets blighted, just rots and just fizzles and falls to basically dust and fur. 5 tails left.
And she rolled with fear.
Oh, she rolled here. Oh, thank
I
goodness.
did.
All right, so it is her turn. We've got Ramaris right, essentially on top of her. She's on the ground. She's going to go ahead and I'm going to spend 1 fear to basically have her change shape. So she's going to poof into a fox for a faster speed. And she's going to start running and scurrying through the underbrush.
Call your hawk.
Okay.
So she's going to
Call
try to
Thyra.
escape this way. For her regular action on that, you're right there, which is the trouble on that. So
Yeah, I am right there.
yeah, I think
But there's no attacks of opportunity in this game, so
that's true too. But I'm still trying to make visual sense.
Mm-hmm.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, no, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, I'm gonna spend an extra fear.
Cool.
And she turns into the fox and starts scurrying away fast as she can. And she's gonna leave one of her tails, which is a little fox, which grows very quickly into another one of the warriors. We have another side chick.
We have to wait until we get Spotlight back, huh?
No, you got it now. I spent my turn. I spent my fear, and it's your guys' turn now.
Okay. Sorry, I'm reading this. I'm going to command my little creature. I will mark a stress to command and to see through their eyes. Command them to perform, to follow her, to follow the fox, the main chick, so that we can keep track of her. Hopefully.
Okay. Your creature's interesting and has some interesting skills, but speed is not one of them.
Uh-oh. Okay.
This is a very sloth-like little critter.
I can't give it wings, can I? Because it says if I spend an additional hope, I can summon something that flies. But I just
You
have
sure
it.
can.
Okay, so I'll spend a hope to give it, not necessarily even wings. You can put whatever flavor you want on that.
What's it look like? How are you doing that? Are you commanding it to fly? Are you chanting something? What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'll just kind of lean down and kind of whisper to it. Because it's not close to the other chick anymore. Yeah, fly my creature. No, and then I'll kind of whisper like, fly, follow it. I may need to see through your eyes. Go. And I'm gonna say it actually doesn't have wings. It's just going to move like kind of an oily streak.
Love it. So it's just
Cool.
whoa, like a polluting plane or something as it goes zipping through there. It is scared as it does this, and it starts whispering, "I'm going to be ill." And it does this, starts to kind of curl up into a ball. It's not even really looking where it's going, but it's following anyway. So all right.
All right, so that cost me a hope too, and a stress.
Okay. Okay. So you guys can keep going.
I will also I want Thyra to also follow and track.
Perfect.
Ramaris does not believe that this weasel demon creature is actually on our side at all, as a window into Ramaris's brain. But yeah, so he'll send Thyra off as well to track.
Great. Sounds great. Good. Okay, so 2 people are tracking this thing. We'll roll for that in just a second. Then you're still holding that person, aren't you? One of the side chicks.
Yeah, I'm still holding the female and whatever it is.
Are you holding her so tight she
Did you
can't
just
talk?
say female?
I don't know
Why
what
do we
I'm.
have?
The side chick.
New species. Holding the
I'm
side
wondering,
chick.
is
Yes,
that a Brandon Sanderson reference?
it is a Brandon
Oh,
Sanderson
that's
reference.
funny.
Thank you.
I
Something
didn't
we
know
can
that.
talk about later. These are all my Stormlight Archive special editions right there.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you have this. You have the signed one. He taught at
No,
BYU.
I don't. I don't have the signed ones. I just have the leather bound ones.
Ah, so good. I've finished his entire. I've read
Oh my
everything
god.
that he has.
Isn't that like
Yeah,
this big of
yeah.
volumes?
It's
It's
massive.
it's a lot.
It's massive.
Most of the bookshelves behind me are hardback
Oh,
Sanderson
that's so
books.
cool.
Brandon Sanderson. I really want to play his TTRPG. Anyways,
You
Cosmere,
mean
right? Yeah.
this
yeah, the
fucking
Cosmere.
monstrosity?
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. I just have it on Demi plane.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
it's so much.
yeah. I was so happy when I heard that. Anyways, so I don't know what to do with this person. Is
Well,
she struggling? Yes,
that's the thing. Are
I
you holding it to hard enough to cut off her breathing? Can she talk?
is with the grapple, I would probably be holding her around the neck. Yeah. Like
Okay.
this, there's just lethality in his eyes.
Do you
Does
think
she
she can
breathe?
talk now or no?
He's looking at her and like is like just lost in the barbarian rageness, and then looks up at her and then says, "Take me to her," and then and like lets her go and like gets ready to punch.
Okay. You didn't hear any of the males make a noise when they were fighting, verbally anyway. Yeah, regular combat
Right,
sounds for sure. But you
right.
didn't hear them even grunt or anything. But this side chick looks at you, and her voice is the voice of the main girl. Right away, just her facial expressions shift, and she smiles, and she says, "Oh, you do want my gift? Then follow. You're doing that already, aren't you? I see you, and I see you." And she's like looking up in the sky in different places. Follow.
As she is like weird and looking around, I just picture the face.
She's down.
And she just, and then I scream, "You can't escape!" And then just like book it. Like I will get my piece, and I'm gonna try and catch up. They're probably too far ahead, but I'm gonna run after wherever I thought I saw they were landing. I think the last thing I saw was Ramaris land on top of her.
Right, right.
Above
Okay.
board, I just keep thinking if you manage to forget that and then you find out later as we're dealing with that as like some mystery unlock later, I can only imagine like, the reaction and the grief. Oh my god, it was me all along.
It may. It gets there. There was so much. I'm just very impressed, Doc, that you incorporated this so fast. There was so much backstory that I dumped on him like two
I was
weeks
about to
ago.
say,
Oh,
you
good.
literally just were just like, be the night watcher, please. I would like to go be Dalinar Kholin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I love
yeah, yeah.
Good, good, good. Good. Very happy about that. Right. So you guys are following the fox spirit. You have 2 trackers on that. So let's see how the trackers are doing. We've got the really weird demon weasel, and we've got the thing that was meant to fly, the eagle. So here we go.
it. I'm gonna spend a
It's going to
hope so I
be
can use her scout feature.
perfect, and it would be a yeah, an instinct on that. See how you guys do. Jeez.
So I don't get to choose any abilities or anything. I just get to use experiences. So it's just a D12 plus the
Okay.
experience. Which is though a 15 with fear.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
15 is sufficient for sure. So that's solid. So let's see how your little weasel demon is doing. Let's do a presence roll for that. I'm sorry, instinct roll for that.
Do you guys remember like Ferngully, like forever ago.
Oh god.
Yeah, you mean the
I love
sexiest
Pringle.
slime who's ever existed?
Yeah, I picture the weasel as this like black thing just kind of like flying around and like splatting from tree to tree.
Does
That
that
same
mean that
kinda-
Doc has to speak in Tim Curry's voice? Because I
Ridiculous.
support this.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm game.
I
I don't know if you can do
that. Too much pressure, guys. Too much pressure. All right, let's see how your
Oh,
little father
okay.
is.
So I rolled a 15, hope heavy.
Oh, Bethany, beautiful. 15 is solid. You guys are both doing great. So we're following the Fox Demon. And the Fox Demon runs into this swampy area. The Fox Demon is not falling into the water. Fox Demon is just like running on the water. This kind of swampy area. And runs to these ruins. Marble ruins in this swamp. Goes inside. I'm sure it's fine.
This is probably fine.
Thyra won't follow directly in, but I suspect Ramaris, and Ramaris is not too far behind Benoit, who is,
But
I suspect, just crashing through these four. Yeah.
he's on it.
Knock stuff down.
Move, damn
Like
trees.
little trees. Move!
Thyra will cycle back around and then try and fly directly in front of Benoit to, like, try and be a visual guide to keep him under as many branches as possible, if he even makes any attempt to do so.
Stuff
not
is
sure
like
he'd look
hitting
up.
him and cutting his face. Like he's just going. He's just like,
And
It's
Ramaris is
also in
like,
the freezing rain. There's a tears as it rains.
What? Thyra!
Yeah.
Show. Oh no! Oh, Doc!
he like hits a stick and it just like breaks over his head. And he just,
Ramaris and Starling,
At
good
which
news
point
is the way
Ramaris
is
just
wide open in
slows
front
down
of you.
and like.
Yeah, I'll keep going, but I'm not obviously quite as fast as he is.
Right, well, the way is paved in broken branches. So
tracking is.
He's gone mad.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll allow my creature if it's asking. I guess I don't know. I gave it a command, but I don't know if it would stop at this point. It'll follow her in.
It's got a little brain of its own. It's a devious brain,
Yeah.
but it's got a little brain of its own. It's not going to follow her in. It's going to stop at the edge of the swamp.
Okay.
Actually, it's going to stop at the edge of the swamp, sniff the swamp water, and kind of go into it a little bit to soak like a hot tub.
Aw.
All right, you
You're
guys
so
do get
cute.
there. Then you're probably the first one to arrive. You see the
Mhm.
ruins over there,
Mhm.
100 yards into the swamp, all misty and beautiful and terrifying. And it is a swamp. Reeds are coming out of it. There's different plants growing out of it. And it is literally a swamp. Very wet. You're not sure how deep it is in various parts of it. Obviously muddy around it as you're approaching the perimeter of it. It's a mess.
Mm,
Parts of it, some little land masses from here and there, bits of stuff. Maybe it's floating goo or dead vegetation matter. Maybe it's bits of landmass. Hard to know.
So Benoit would like immediately see the water and slow down just a little bit, and take just 2 seconds to like think, hey, like, am I gonna fall in? Mostly because of the risk of getting dirty. All these things are like cutting. He's like breaking things off of his armor, but he's worried about this muck that would get on him and not come off. And if he can see a straight way through, then he would like look for that as quick as possible. Did you see the fox go into the ruins?
The fox one, yeah, it's just the tail end of it. The tail end of it just kind of going into the ruins. Not even any splashes or footprints.
All right, I'm going to arrive behind
guys are
Benchois at this
all
point
there
as
now.
he's
Yep.
hesitating at the edge.
Yep.
And I will break off a stick nearby, just dead wood, whatever. But at least, 3 feet long, maybe a little longer.
Sure.
And I'll say, be careful of your footing. I know swamps like this. And I will try and, because I know we're headed to that thing, and I'll gather my little demon weasel. And I'm going to test our way with the stick and, see if there's any hidden puddles, hidden footfalls, things like that.
Okay.
I guess instinct roll, I'm going to try and guide
You're
us.
leading the way all the way to the ruins?
Mhm.
Okay, so you're doing that. That would be an instinct. That sounds fun. So let's see how you do on guiding these things.
You guys impressed I
wait,
would
before you
actually know
roll,
how to do
before
that?
you roll, do
Oh,
you
I
guys
just
want
rolled.
to? Never mind. Okay, go ahead.
That is what you would do, actually, is you'd test, because there can be, pits that are 8 feet deep that look like they're a couple inches. So.
No, you're absolutely doing it
These
right. I was
traps.
trying to see if their rolls could help you, but you already rolled, so that's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I only got a 13. Fear heavy, sorry.
Ooh.
13's not terrible. Thanks for the fear. 13's just fine. So you're going along there, and it's gushing in. To get there at the worst, 13 will get you there. To get there at the worst, your feet sink in about 2.5 feet. Very muddy, very disgusting. There are leeches.
Ugh. Well, it's not the best path, but watch your footing.
Yes, I will watch them when I clean these later. He's like, these were my favorite boots. And then he immediately remembers why he was walking across and says, no, we end this now.
Wow, that's serious for you.
If
Right.
I may ask, why are we chasing this thing? I've never seen that look on your face.
He looks at you. I have borne the weight for so long that it is about time that either I offload it or this fox take it from me. And I believe that she may be one who heaped it on me in the first place.
Oh, onward then. Very interesting.
Kind of goes forward to, and maybe if he needs to light up a torch or something like that.
Okay. Well, it's a rainy and kind of dim day with all kinds of fog in there too. So you can absolutely light a torch on there. So
You can see that Sarlin is indeed interested when she says she's interested. She's the type of person, if you're not gathering yet, that likes to gather little bits of information and do deals and things like that. So just like a swamp witch would. So this is very interesting.
Yes, hopefully we'll be able to all get something out of this, he says.
I like that. So you're heading in. The ruins are interesting. There's a bunch of old fallen trees which have become part of the roof, occluding a lot of it. The ruins are pillars and decent looking marble, wherever that came from. A lot of it is sunken in. Kind of some twists and turns in the hallways, but it's open and you can get in there. Parts of it are open, parts of the ceiling have been collapsed. It's pretty easy. You guys are all going together inward, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So it's pretty easy to find. You see the fox girl standing there, her arms crossed, looking frustrated, tapping her foot as you come in. She's only got, I think it was 5 tails left on there. And she's looking very flustered. And she keeps turning to the person next to her and whispering, they're absolutely horrible. I can't believe them.
Person?
I offer them everything. Yes. Well, I use the term person loosely.
What's next to her?
That's a really good question. It's a 2-part operation. Give me a second. And here we go. This guy, a very large, we're talking about 8-foot tall ribbit frog person. She seems to be very deferential to the frog person. The frog person is there carrying a large gold scepter. It's not in the picture, but there is a chest in front of him at his feet that he seems very protective over, very proud of. And he's got these nice robes on, these bright blues and reds, and he looks at you and he says, "You've been causing my pets stress. I won't have that. Give me your gold. That's what I want. Then I'll let you live." And he stands up, and his head bumps the top ceiling thing. He doesn't seem to mind. He just kind of bends over a bit. He takes his scepter like he's readying it like a weapon and takes a few flat-footed steps toward you. Give me your gold. You can live. You didn't want her gifts. She just likes mind tricks. I'm not that way. I like money. Give me your gold. Adventurers, yes. Perfect. Adventurers always have gold. Tell me, you have gold, don't you?
So are you saying she lied to us that she cannot take away our pains?
Oh,
She was
no,
just playing games?
No, she's very good at what she does. She doesn't mind things. I like the gold.
Oh, well, all she needs to do is what she promised she'd do for my friend, and we will leave and get out of your hair. But no, we will not be giving you any gold, sir.
He kind of bends over toward you. He's actually walking toward you if you allow it.
Unless you want to
bends
make a
over.
deal.
He hears you, looks over for a second, turns back to Remy.
Do you have something
Says-
of worth to give us for this gold?
He's ignoring you at the moment, Sarlin, sorry. He's turning back to
Damn.
Remy. And he's saying, he told me your friend did not accept the deal. He looks over to
We
Ben.
want the deal with no tricks. I don't. Well, I don't know. I'm very
He
confused
laughs.
about what you really want, Benoit, if I'm being honest.
He laughs now, this big
There-
lump thing. He puts his hands on his belly. This is wonderful. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Sit! And he kind of flops down on the wet ground with you with a big splash. Sit, you two. He points over to his pet, the demon girl, and she reluctantly sits on the ground. Doesn't get wet doing it, but just sits on the ground. Everybody sit. We
Benoit.
talk.
Benoit says, I walk out of here with what I am promised from this woman, and if I do not get it, I will take it by force. I have been subject to her laughter, to the applause of the rain for too many years. He said, I will not take this anymore. She was there at every funeral, there at every loss. And no matter how hard I tried to reject her pious presence, she continued to deliver. I will take what's mine and leave, or I will take you both.
While he's sitting down, it's about equal to your height. Leans forward a bit, and his big, rubbery lips smile. He says, it wasn't her laughing at the rain, or clapping, or whatever. It's your own weak minds. She helps the weak. You're weak. Accept her help. That's fine.
Shots fired.
The word weak like puts him back to his days at the Inspector Academy. And he like I know he can't like Goliath like get bigger, but like his muscles like tense and he gets tighter and he remembers the bull in the china shop, the little statement that he reads like too weak for investigation, like too much courage to continue, and he like goes and he immediately is like no, not weak anymore, and is going to like jump at him, like he's just going to like throw everything he has at him. I will take you out first, and is going to like jump and attack. This
Okay,
is
then.
really crazy, guys. This is
I was
not
about-
what
Gentlemen, here we go.
I was actually about to say, though, I was going to try and, like, eke you forward, be like, are you going to take that? Are you going to take that from
Oh,
him?
God.
Because I'm looking at him like, I don't want to give up my gold, and here's a whole chest. Mm-mm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
So-
we've got combat. Ben, I think
again
it's
with
obvious you're going to go first.
a burning a hope to use an experience, nothing left to lose.
Okay.
And then he is going to attack with his rings slash, yeah, just like punch attack, however.
Are you attacking the
And
frog guy, Dozgan?
the Frog
Or Lisa?
King.
Okay.
Yes. He has enough wherewithal to know that he has to take him out first before attacking this other one. Okay, here we go. Oh, oh no, guys. Wait. I think I have a feature where I can. Oh, I
Did you
think I
fail?
do. It's called adaptability. Yes, I rolled a 9 with fear. However, when you fail a roll that utilizes one of your experiences, you can mark a stress and re-roll. So I'm going to go ahead
This
and
absolutely
mark a
is hitting your
stress.
experiences in a bad way, so go for it.
So he's marking a stress, re-rolling. Okay, here we go. Divine intervention. This is what Benoit wants all along. Okay. And attack. He rolled an 18 with hope.
You hit him.
All right.
All right, here
From
we
a
go.
9 to an 18. Well done.
Here we go. 2d10 now plus 4. Oh, he got 20.
20
7
damage.
plus 9 plus 4. Yes, 20 damage.
Good
That's a hell
God.
of a hit.
And he's going to bump his unstoppable die by 1. He has 1 more left. So he's going to like complete, I imagine, just catch this guy off guard. And like he's walking closer the entire time. And he's like, yada, yada, yada. If I can't take this, then I'm going to take you. And just throws the punch right in his face as he's sitting cross-eyed. And he's going to add the d6 and push him back into a wall.
Damn. Goes back and slams into the marble.
So
It's just ripples.
23 total damage.
Very solid. That is, yeah, that's full damage on there. So he is wounded. You will mark an armor. Some of the blubbery stuff on him kind of opens up. But he gets 2 other main wounds.
And then I scream to Amaris and Sarlin, kind of anticipating that this may not go well. I yell like "Run!" and
Too late
then
for that.
he's gonna just keep like throwing and swinging.
I think he's committed.
We can't hear you,
Oh,
Ramari.
That was with fear?
no, that was with
Sorry,
hope.
With hope.
Ramar's
Hope
gonna look at
guys.
Sarlin and be like,
I'm not running.
I'm
Are
not
you?
going anywhere either.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, good friends there.
And then I would love to take this moment actually, because then I will point at the fox lady and be like, and neither are you. And I'm gonna cast Vicious Entangle.
Nice.
Let's make it feel better.
Yes.
What are you doing? You don't understand my gifts.
Um,
They help people.
And Ramirez be like, I think I do. He's a little crazy. I just don't want you going anywhere.
Uh,
Your thorns are sharp.
and I make a spellcast roll, which I believe uses my instinct.
She is
Uh,
pretty hard to hit, but go for it.
and I don't think I hit her actually, because I
What'd
got
you do?
a 7 with hope.
Hold on. This is an
Um,
action roll, yes?
It is a spellcast roll.
I'm
Yeah.
going to go ahead if you failed and spend 3 hope to change it into a success with fear.
Damn.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
So then vines will burst out of the walls of the cave and wrap around her, doing. Can I choose to have it not do damage, or must it?
You can make it non-lethal, right?
I
don't think that doesn't matter in Daggerheart, because you can always I think the NPC, there's a way to choose, I guess, whether they die. But
You can turn the thorns. Like you can. I mean, it's your cast, right? You're supposed to be able to
What
kind
was your
of.
roll?
uh,
With a final hope success?
it was a success with fear,
Right, but what
because
was the
Sarlin
number on
spent
it? It was
3.
huge, right?
It doesn't matter, because
I
Sarlin
know.
just converts it to a hope.
No, I know, but you converted. So you re-rolled for it, right? Or do you just? Oh, it's just an automatic.
Not a
success.
reroll. It's just an automatic.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. If you want to have vines without spikes on them, I guess you don't have to.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is just vines without spikes.
Okay. She shivers
Um,
as if it's spiked because it's got muggy swamp water on it. She finds that disgusting.
mhm. And I will also spend a hope to restrain the frog as well. Is the frog within very close range of the fox lady?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, I will spend a hope to also restrain. So they are both
Wow.
restrained.
Okay, they're both marked restrained. Wow, so they're both stuck in there. Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Um,
And that was with hope, or
Fear.
no, it was with fear because
Yeah, with
silence
fear
changed
because of
it.
what I
right,
did.
because
Sorry.
the automatic success. Yeah, good.
No, that's great.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go.
Very cool.
And let's see.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and spin the fear to free the main big guy, frog dude. Drops me down to 11. Yeah, plenty. We're fine. We're fine. And he is going to rub his jaw with his web hands and kind of. And he's gonna backhand you.
Blah!
And it's a heavy duty backhand here. So here we go.
Oh, perfect. I needed a reason to hex somebody.
You got it now. Boom. 14.
14 will hit. Go
Wow.
ahead and roll the
Okay. You got
damage.
hit.
Yeah, my evasion's like 8. I eat everything.
Boom. 20 points. Fair for fair. Wow.
All
So
right.
20
All
points of
right.
damage on that. And yeah. It's just
Okay,
a
I'm
straight.
gonna.
Go ahead. Yep.
I'm just gonna use Iron Will to take a second armor slot. So instead of taking severe damage, I'm just gonna take 1 HP and 2 armor slots.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. It's your guys' turn. That was it. His round, so go for it.
That frog is so hexed. I'm hexing him so hard.
Okay. So do you need to roll to hit the
Hex.
hex? I don't remember this. Do you need to roll to hit to hexer?
So I mark one stress and it just happens.
Okay.
It says I can add a bone. I don't know what it's talking about. There's a little slider that
Read
says
it.
add bonus.
Uh-huh.
There's the hex cost and then it says add bonus. I don't know what that slider did. I hit it and I can't tell if it did anything.
Okay. Well, yeah. So if it's hexed, its damage thresholds are
Yeah,
lowered, so it gets more
action
damage.
and damage rolls against a hex creature gain a bonus equal to my tier, which would be
Right.
2.
Nice. So that's pretty huge. Yeah, 2 now. Wow. Yeah, you guys getting dangerous. Good. Okay, so you hexed it. That is not a roll for Hope or Fear, so it's still your guys' turn.
I imagine this kind of is going to turn into like one of those Russian slapping competitions.
It could
So
be. You each have a
he
large
is,
fish. Boom.
yeah, just boom, boom. So he took that severe damage, and then he cracks his neck, and then spends 3 hope to clear 2 armor slots. So it's as if it basically did almost nothing.
Yeah.
Uh, um, and then so he'll clear 2 armor slots. Okay. And then he is going to go ahead and charge up his glowing rings, and unless someone else wants to go, punch again.
I'm just gonna shake my weasel off to go over there to prep for another hit, but you
You
go.
shake my weasel off slang. I'm just curious.
Yeah, that does sound pretty dirty, doesn't it?
All right. Again with the attack. And can I don't want to feel like I'm overusing the nothing left to lose thing, but I feel like attacking a tier above me is probably like a nothing left to lose thing. So I'll
Oh,
go
that
ahead
As long
and
as you
counts.
burn
spend a
another hope.
hope for it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, spend another
You're
hope.
doing it right.
I have 1 hope left. We're gonna go ahead and attack this thing
Like we have to
with another
survive
glow
this. So.
ring. That is an 18 to hit, a 7 and a 6 plus 5,
Got him.
and with And then because of my Guardian class feature, I now add 5 to my 2d10 for damage. Here we go.
He's actually not that hard to hit. That's not where his strength is.
Okay, I literally have to take a screenshot. This is crazy. You guys are going to think that I'm cheating, but I got 210, so max damage, 25
Oh
damage,
my
and then on the
god!
It just
I'm going to
boom.
I'm going
Have
to
you
add
ever
the
seen Frog
d6.
spittle fly out before? Because if he had teeth, he'd lose some.
So that's going to be an additional. That's going to be additional 3. So 28
Jesus.
damage.
Okay, he's gonna take one armor slot
Uh,
and the rest for regular hit points.
Couldn't have happened at a better time, though.
and like just literally, he's like wound up tight by. Oh, but no, he broke out. He broke out, right? He broke out and like came free. So literally after he breaks out and like backhands me, I punch him but through the wall. Like the goal is, I mean, it's flavor, but like punch him
Mhm.
through the wall because we were right up against the wall.
Part of the ceiling collapses now. Fortunately, nobody was there, so that's good. Yeah, craziness. Very, very good. All right, that was with Hope.
And that was with Hope. Yes,
Go for
Hope.
it, guys.
Nice. Ramaris, did you wanna? It's been a minute since you didn't. Do you wanna go? Otherwise, I'll hit.
I mean, I just did the entangle, so I think you're up actually.
Oh, okay. I will try and do blighting strike against the I almost said toad frog.
That is right. Go for it.
Oh my god, I crit.
You got him.
7 and 7.
Look at you guys.
Plus 3 is 17.
Jesus.
All right, so I guess I don't even know how to do that because blighting strike is based on if it's hope or fear. I guess if you crit, you use the higher damage dice. I don't.
If you crit, it's with Hope
Yeah.
Okay.
explicitly. Yeah.
And I think also get to.
Per the
So
rules,
I do
is
the
with Hope.
smaller one. And then I'm sorry. I know in D&D you roll twice, but with this, refresh me on what that means.
I don't think the crit changes the damage at all. It's just the
Right.
auto success with Hope.
Oh, okay. 8 damage. Plus actually my little creature's nearby. So I'm going to do an additional 1d6.
Well, I think it's got the hex on it too, right? So it increases
Oh,
it
it
by
does.
1 category on there. So
Oh yeah, so it would also increase the, okay, so 6, crap, what, 8 plus 4. So I got 12, and then with the hex, damage rolls, so another plus 2. So it's going to be 14 altogether.
it blasts into its blubber and part of it boils away. That's its armor slot, and then it just hits the flesh underneath and just kind of like that. He's looking hurt. Not happy. Not happy. All right, and that was with Hope again, huh?
Yep.
Dang. I'm going to
Dang.
steal away this party here, so I'm going to spend a fear of pretend.
No.
Here we go. I had to figure out how to send that. So
Oh, you got the screenshot on it. Awesome.
Like, we believed you.
Yeah.
I know, but I just keep rolling so well. I'm like, oh gosh, this is crazy.
He's going to frame that, put it above his bed. It's okay.
I know. I one time rolled with disadvantage and I got 2 20s and we literally like
That's
took a
epic.
picture and framed it.
That's epic.
Anyways.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so I got 2 good things I could do. I'm going to do them both. Why not? So I'm going to do them both.
You know, let's do this.
So let's go ahead and Aluza, the fox spirit, is going to she's still restrained, just kind of looking down at those. Looks like he goes like, really? And she's going to shimmy a bit, and 2 of her tails drop off and become 2 more of those armed tails. They're going to both attack right now, though.
You're only hurting yourself.
We'll see who it hurts worse. So let's see. She's down to 3 tails now. Juggling here. There we go. Okay, so the two tails are going to, let's see. Ben, they're gonna. She's defending this frog guy. They're both gonna try to pierce you. So here we go. They both attack because that's all her action. So here we go.
How are you looking, Benchwa? Damage.
I've got 1 HP marked and 2 stress, and then 1 armor slot.
So you're fine.
Yeah,
First one, only a 4. Horrible.
is gonna miss.
Rage suits you.
That has never happened. Yeah,
17. Finally, there we go.
and that will hit. Yeah, that will hit.
They just do 7 points. Not bad for what they do. So
Oh,
7 points.
next time. Hold on. Sorry, was that the frog?
No, these
No,
are the
that was-
tails that have come off. And are
Oh,
sort of
okay, cool.
The side chicks, I think we call them.
I should mention that if the frog does damage to anybody this turn, it is reduced by half.
Really?
Because it just got hit with a blighting strike. So yes.
That's pretty epic. I'm gonna go ahead and spend
Yeah.
another fear to remove the blighting strike. Sorry.
I don't think you can.
He's the DM.
I really don't think you can. It's
Let me
already
double check.
happened. You can remove a hex.
Oh wait, you.
Is that what you want to do? You can take that off.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, you got a point. Okay, this changes my tactics a bit, doesn't it? You've got a good point there. I'm going to do something else then. Reduce the damage by half. No, he's gonna go for it anyway. So
I know it's brutal.
it is.
Sorry, not sorry.
You got it. I am going to spend another point to remove that restraint on the fox spirit.
Burn it all,
Mhm.
Doc. Burn it all.
Damn right. I'm getting panicky. You guys are too good. And then I'm going to go ahead and spend an extra point for another attack for the big frog. Dang, down to 8 already. So he's going to go. He does half damage this round. Sarlin's right. And he just doesn't care. He's going to try to bash you again. So he's going to try to do that. Yeah, without further ado. Boom. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
if crit exists in this world, but I think that supersedes my my evasion by almost 20.
Maybe so, but you're doing damn good too now. So
Holy cow, yeah.
22, so that's 11 points
22.
thanks to Sarlin. It was going straight through your head and shifted the last one to caught you in the shoulder.
You're welcome.
All right, so 22, so 11. Whew.
Yep.
Okay,
So,
that is going to be just 1 HP and 1.
Gotcha.
More.
We got 2 side chicks, the main fox spirit girl with 3 tails left, and the big frog guy is starting to get pretty beat up. You keep hitting him in the face. It's pretty bad. It's just puffy and bleeding and everything.
All right. Seeing that it's puffy and bleeding, I look to the witch and just maybe as a free action say, one last chance to give me this. One last chance to give me this for free. Remove the pain or I end him.
She looks at you, and her look is one of pity now. She says, "Don't you understand? I can't just choose what I give with my gift. I can take your pain. It's a small price for it. It balances. That's the laws. That's what I have to uphold. I will take your pain. Or
He's
I'll eat
not.
you tonight."
Above table, can I say, do I know, as someone who does deals like this and would have a natural sort of
Beautiful.
sense,
Go
is she
ahead.
telling the truth?
Let's find out. Let's go ahead and do a you can do a knowledge or an instinct, your choice, because you are a witch. No offense.
You're a witch.
Yeah, witch.
Not a witch, I'm your
24,
wife!
But... oh my god, I know where that's from. I got 24, but fear heavy.
Okay, very solid. You understand it. Yeah, this is part of the pact she's got to do. This is just part of her nature. It's like that's the balance to make it work. She takes part to give part. It's part of her nature. It's not a law that you can't take away pain without something else, but this is a balance to make the whole stuff work for her nature. It's not something that her nature would allow her to do, to just do it for free.
So I'll kind of stick out like a pale, thin, dirty hand onto Vengela's chest and say,
She's
she's
gonna
not
love
lying.
that.
Right? There's like caked stuff under the fingernail.
Great.
It's like, she's not lying. She can't do as you ask, not the way you ask it.
Let's see. How would he react? How well does he know about the back and forth? I think that's the hard part. Um, hmm.
Open
So
my
you know all
character
those
again.
yeah, all those ledgers that I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the side, like how he writes those dark comments, I think this would probably fall under one of those. Like, so I think what he says is to Sarlin, he kind of like uh looks up to you and says, Thank you, but that's not good enough." And then is going to like come forward again at the frog to attack him.
Okay, the frog sees you coming, like, damn man, what's wrong with you? Just accept the ladies. Go for it.
And my last hope. Gosh, let's see. What is? I'm trying to figure out. Okay, no, that is a 27 with
Jesus.
hope.
The
The
irony. The
hatred is
irony.
so strong. The hatred. He's like very hopeful that this is actually going to get better.
That's so funny.
And
That's
I
what I
think,
rolled to get you last time, so that's fair.
uh, all right.
Wow.
And here we go. +6. This is his last time with a Guardian feature before his Unstoppable ends. And that is a 17 damage. Plus
Hope or fear.
1d6. So 20 flat.
Was that with hope
20
or fear?
damage. That was with hope.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Solon, is your, forgive me, I'm not sure, is that thing that reduces the damage that he gives back done yet?
Yeah, it's done. It only
Okay, cool.
happens
Got
once,
it.
as far as I
Okay.
can tell.
And I got
So
rid of the hex earlier, I believe. So yeah, so he takes that, and that is max damage for him. He's going to do another armor slot. He's going to take the damage. He's looking rough. He really is.
oh, he has a hex on him still, right? Benchwa, are
I
you
thought I
remembering?
thought I removed that. Did I? Or did I?
You
Or did I
talked
just
about
intend to?
removing
I didn't.
the lightning strike, but you didn't actually remove the hex.
Okay. Well, that's max damage anyway, so I can't pop it up one. So
Oh, okay. I was.
no, you're
Okay.
right. It's if it's still there, it's still there. I'll
I
get
didn't
rid
know
of it
you
next
could
turn.
max out on damage. Okay.
Well, no, there's the 3 categories, right? The minor, major,
Mhm.
and severe. So
Yeah.
well, there
Okay.
is the optional rule to totally just.
Like
I
massive
think it's a
damage.
little lethal, so I don't know. I will not do that at the moment, right? So
Okay.
No, I
Well,
like
I was
it was
just going.
explained in a way that made me that I like where I'm like, what is it? Like a big bad can't one shot any character who's at full health, which is very nice.
Yeah, it
yeah,
is nice. I
yeah,
Yeah.
like
it's kind
that.
of sweet.
Hmm.
I was just
I
going to
really like
remind
this game.
anyone who does damage against him, while that hex is active, you get, that additional 2 to the action roll and also the damage roll. So don't forget, if you do hit, to add an extra 2 points, if it matters.
An extra 2 points to damage.
And to your action, like to try and hit.
Oh, I have not been adding that. I've
That's
been burning
I
hope.
thought you might not have, so that's why I thought I'd say something.
Cool.
So does that make his attack damage go up to 22? It doesn't matter because he did max
Yeah.
damage.
Against that one creature, as long as it has a hex. But as soon as he dispels the hex, it's gone. Poof.
Right.
So
Got it.
That was with the fear, right?
No, that was 27 with hope.
Oh, I was being hopeful. See, but okay, it's yours.
Yeah.
Ramars?
Not good enough.
Yeah,
Just like
I'll have
He looks at you, wipes all his spittle and frog blood, but I guess green? Let's go for green. Out of his mouth and is like, what a waste. I don't want to kill you, boy. I certainly don't want to die. What the hell are you doing with your life?
I'm going to. How close are you, Ramaris? I would have been standing right next to Francois.
I would have been as far away as possible while being able to see the whole scene. So like
Okay,
near the
never mind.
entrance. Yeah.
I can't really talk to you then. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, Ramaris would just be like, when he says like, what do you want? Ramaris would kind of shrug and be like, at this point, you're gold. And
Right?
be like, Horace is not here today, and I don't really know why else we're doing this, so I just want your gold.
Oh, the tables have turned.
Roll. Hang on. When you say that, Mars, when you say that, if you're trying to actually persuade him with that, because it sounded very sincere to me, sounded pretty
It
awesome.
did, yeah, it was.
Go ahead. Roll a roll a presence.
That's what I'm after too, because
Okay.
what else can
It's
you
just
get
like,
from him?
That's disturbing in so many
I
ways.
want blood.
We got an 8 with hope, so thanks for asking for the roll, because I got a hope, but it was not convincing coming out of this goat man's mouth.
Oh damn! All right.
Bah.
So he ignores it.
Um,
He is kind of desperate to try to find a peaceful solution at this point. So here's our gold.
and
Is it gold? Sure. I got gold for you. Ow, Starlin, did you say that out loud?
Yeah, I've been
God.
thinking that this whole time. I don't know
Oh,
if you guys
God.
have ever eaten frog legs, but they're delicious, and those are big legs.
Ironically, the frog is like, barbarians! Horrible creatures!
Oh, to level against you the same thing you leveled against us. Hmm.
Is it still your guys' turn?
I mean, Ramaris would have
Yes.
at least would have shot the arrow then, if. Or oh wait, he said we can take his gold. Sorry, that's what you said. He complied.
He's trying to. He's not quite sure if you're sincere, but he's
Oh.
terrified, and he's using that
I'm
as...
sincere,
Yeah, but
and so yeah, I'll be like Benoit. They cannot do what you need to do without you risking forgetting yourself. I promise we can help you have a better life. Can we please just take this asshole's gold and go?
As she says
He-
this, I'll put my hand back out and kind of like
remark-
push him
yeah.
gently away from the frog to kind of add to that.
I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting, but the frog goes, let's listen to the goat. Just take the damn gold, you big thing.
So, are you both kind of close?
No, Ramaris
I
is
am.
still pretty far back.
Mars is far away. So, Sarlin, you would hear this, and Benoit has said this a time or two before, but he says like very like almost deadly quiet. He's like, we have inflicted too much and made enemies with them. And if we don't finish the job, this may turn into a bigger issue. We could make this look like an accident or blame it on someone else. Like this is very dark. Like he's like, but I worry that too much damage has been done, and so we
I'm going to say
either
more
need to.
firmly before you do anything. Hold on, are you going to swing?
No, not yet.
Okay, sorry, go ahead and finish then.
Uh, um, but essentially they know too much about us, we know too much about them, there's no getting out of this, we're in too deep. He's trying to say we're in too deep.
She'll kind of firmly say, like, a deal's a deal. And she'll look to the frog and say, would you give us your word we can take this gold freely and go on our way without making an enemy of you?
Take my gold, get out of here. I'll give you 24 hours head start. How's that?
Oh, you're saying you're going to come after us.
No, I'm not saying that. Just get out of my sight. Yeah, take the gold. Go. This guy hits too hard. He's tinier than I am. I don't understand it.
This guy's gonna send somebody after us. We should kill him.
No, I
Oh
won't.
my god,
I
you
won't.
guys!
He said
my
he
God.
said he'd give us 24 hours head start.
That's awesome.
We're like, this is interfacing between all of us, and he's just like,
Oh,
what do I have besides the word of a frog and a fairy that this is not going to make anything? And then he kind of thinks like about this story that he once heard about a collapsing temple, and is like has knocked down several walls and looks around and thinks to himself like, if we knock down the rest of this temple and make this look like an accident,
my
then
God.
we could get out. We could get out without any issues.
I'll kind of look at the frog and say, I really wish you hadn't said that, and remove my hand that was gently restraining Benchwa.
The frog is
Th-
very,
This
very
feels like one of those
So
moments where
good.
it's like, I'm so sorry, GM.
Right.
I'm so sorry you said. Like, I feel like usually GMs see this to the players. It's like, oh, you said the wrong thing. We're gonna kill you now.
I wanted you to live, but you
Very
just
true.
made it impossible.
That's funny. The frog's
Because
very,
yeah,
very
I don't
steadfast.
trust this frog. He seems powerful. He's got a slave fox girl.
He does have a slave
He
fox
does.
girl.
The
All
frog's
right,
like,
rolling.
I
Kill him!
the fox. Okay. You have to
So,
spell
so it's like you rolled with fear. You got an 11, but then I looked. It was 2 3s and a 6. No, 2 3s, and I was like, oh. So
Oh god.
I just got a critical.
Oh
I
god.
just got a critical hit.
Again, very good
The
timing.
frog's like,
'cause-
no, no, no! And he just crashed through the web fingers to the snapping of his bones and just go for it.
Ugh.
And a 17 plus
For damage.
4. Yep, 21 damage.
You got it. That's maximum again. He doesn't have any armor left, and 3 points on there. 4, because I didn't have a chance to remove, well, 3 technically, yeah. But that is sufficient. Wow.
And
the
so
big
he
guy falls.
basically, like, and this is a little dark, but he, like, they've been slapping each other, and he just, like, goes straight in his mouth as he's talking and, like, pulls out his tongue, and he dies.
That's so gross. That's so gross. And yeah,
And
he big wet flop as he on the marble floor. So he is just out of it. I think we lost our Mars.
I think
Oh,
I'm back.
no.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Cool,
I
cool.
must admit
No
to
worries.
doing a little bit of multitasking, and I had to VPN to my work,
You're
so I
good.
had a little interruption.
You're good. I just view that as a time stop spell, but you're okay.
time stop.
So yeah, you just killed the guy. He flops down. Was that with hope or fear? No, that was a critical. So you're fine. You still got.
That was
to
a
go.
critical.
The
Oh,
fox
I get
girl's
a
looking
I
over
get to
says,
remove a.
Yeah.
Do I? What is the critical? Do I get to remove a stress and add a hope?
I think it's stress. I have to look it up. What is it, guys?
Okay. If I get a crit, do I add a hope or remove a stress or both? I can't remember.
I don't
You
know.
get a
I
hope.
thought it was just a hope.
Just get a hope. Okay.
You might also
It is.
I think it was
actually
one-
removing a
thought it
stress
was
is
one or the
ringing a
other.
bell. Let's see.
I've got the book. Give me one
Me
sec.
too. Hang on.
Oh, I figured out what that bonus thing does.
On a critical success, you get what
both.
you want, and a little extra, you gain a hope and clear a stress.
Good call. You got it.
Boom. Okay, back down to 1 stress.
Dang.
Um.
After all that.
Yeah. After all that, he's just like, so like you look at his eyes and it's like there's just nothing there. Like he's just in this lost rage. And then he takes, so Ramaris, you were gone for this. His kill shot was he basically like reaches into the frog's mouth and like yanks out its tongue. And then he's with the tongue like hanging in its hand, he's going to walk over to the fox lady and say, now can you remove the the boon or whatever, and knowing that maybe she can't do that.
If she was smart, she'd just do it and say it was free because he won't remember anyway.
As you're walking over to her, she's shaking her head, just looks terrified. And then just kind of tilts a bit, looks left, looks right, looks up, looks down, looks all over the place kind of desperately. No more allies. Oh gods, take the gold. Take the gold.
Ramaris is on it. He's so
Yeah,
done with dealing with that situation. He's collecting gold.
I've got to step in though, because I know something about making a deal, and I know that this creature is powerless. She really can't do that. So I'm actually going to kind of step in between them and be like, like, we can't kill this creature. She really can't do what you're asking of her. She's helpless.
You
I
can't help it another
was
way.
helpless. And his eyes flash to you and say, "What is it?"
It's a scroll and the treasure. Will take you to the center of a marketplace. It's not around here. It only lasts for an hour. You can find wonderful things there. And she smiles.
Ooh.
Go shopping.
He sm-
Go shopping.
he smile he smiles and says, "You may have just bought yourself 24 hours." And then
Good Lord.
Well, I'll be on my
and then
way. Bye bye. And she starts to
uh,
literally walk backwards very carefully with her two tails guarding the way.
is going to turn the other way and go and like help with the treasure, and walk away
Gotcha.
feeling worse than like vindicated, but almost like worse than he started. Like just this is heavy on him.
Understandable. The three remaining foxes turn into foxes and just start running across the water without sinking into it. They just make very good time, deeper,
I should
deeper
have asked
into
for
the
that
swamp.
spell.
He's gonna look for ways like a weight bearing column to down or something like that.
I'm going to cut up frog legs
You
right
can
now.
find one.
Yeah. So
You can knock the
I
place down if you
I'll
want.
I'll definitely help her help Sarlin drag the frog if she wants to get the frog out before I knock things down.
Yes, please.
But then I am going to kind of go and go back in after we we drag the frog out and land a punch on one of the weight bearing columns and book it out.
Starts to fall. It starts to fall. The rings glitter and boom! And it just crack. It's ruins already. It's in a swamp. It just starts to collapse. All sorts of weird little animals, little rats, and other different things start scurrying around, and strange amphibians start flopping, and many little frogs. Bunch of stuff, and it just starts to collapse. You guys are walking back across it, knee deep in
Creature hunt.
skunk
So
and
many small
carrying a
souls.
chest. So yeah, so you get back to the mainland. It's still very cold, very rainy.
Oh,
But you
I
made
need
it.
to know. Did he really have a scepter and crown like in the picture?
You did have the scepter. You didn't have a crown.
Oh, I'm taking that
You're
scepter
taking the golden
and
scepter. You got it.
So
yeah.
how
And
much?
Ramaris is
So yeah, how much gold did I get? And then I also have this teleportation scroll to Magical Marketplace.
Basically, yeah. So kind of looks like this. I do like my visuals. It's silly, but it kind of looks like that.
Huh.
There are. Let me look it up.
Mm-hmm.
There are 6 sacks of gold and that kind of scroll. Those wrapped up in an animal fur.
Oh.
nice.
All right. Well, each of you take 2 sacks.
All
Split up
right.
the. Wait, do you
2
mean wait
sacks.
6 bags?
Yeah, it's bags, right?
Yes.
Cool. The larger denomination. So we each get 2 of
Sounds like we might be
those.
going shopping too, so yay.
Yeah, I love that. And then yeah, I have created a little scroll case for myself, and now have the scroll of teleportation to Magical Marketplace.
Have fun. You got it. The golden scepter's worth 2 sacks of gold, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'll just hang on. It's technically all of ours, but I'll just hang on to it for now. And
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, we should keep it for vanilla flavor. That would be fun. You could hex it or use it to hex
I
people.
was thinking it might be a good casting thing, but I'm like, no, it doesn't
Like a
really.
focus?
She's more of like an old wooden staff chick, you know?
A twisted staff, I think.
Yes, a twisted blackened staff. That's her.
It would be a
There
good
you
one
go.
to sell. Or, hey, Winerba, you ever thought about becoming like
I
a
forgot
magic
about her.
caster?
Ah, how heavy is it? Is it more mace-like than anything?
She had trouble following in the swamp. She's a dwarf. She was sinking a bit. She finally just
Honestly,
made it there.
yeah.
Give us a heft. Do you feel like you could maybe use this as like a really cool weapon? Like I know that people have heard of pimp cups, but perhaps this could be like a pimp mace.
Whenever it's kind of does it, she gets it, and she, with your prompting, she takes to it. I mean, really, really quick. She's very taken with you, and she very much wants to please you on this. And she gets into the idea, and she swings it a few times, and seeing Benchois smack the thing, she smacks one of the last standing columns just to test it, and she enjoys it. Thank you so much. I'm really liking this. This is great. I'm gonna go hunt ducks.
I was about to say, go find us some dinner. I think we're
Oh.
just gonna,
We
yeah.
got those frog legs.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay,
They're
yeah,
enormous.
but let her have a task. She likes tasks.
Yeah, give her a tasker.
There you go.
Yes, please. Yes, I wonder if our friend, the little tree critter, has a way to cook this. It seems a little gamey, little
Okay.
humanoid gamey.
Oh, we can't
Just to
eat
put
this
it in
frog.
perspective, it is humanoid frog leg, kind of a giant frog about 10, 12 feet tall.
Yeah, Ramaris is not going to eat it, so.
Ben, what, you really chopping it off at the hip?
I already did. I'm
Oh, you did. Okay,
dragging skinned legs over my shoulder.
Yay!
Like, this would be considered, like, cannibalistic in this world, though, right?
Probably.
Would it?
It depends on
I'm
the
okay
culture,
with
but
that.
in most cities, like pretty much all, yeah. In most
Oh,
cities.
because it's a ribbit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Uh,
not frog, technically,
I thought
but
this
you
was
could.
I thought this was a don't ask, don't tell sort of group.
That's a little far.
we might have to play the X card.
Man, halfling children
What
tonight.
if
God. Hansel and Gretel flashbacks now. Okay. The witches
Okay,
eating the children.
well, what if instead we
I'm looking for the X
we
card, by
have
the way. If you ever want to put an X or an N or an O or something like that in chat, pop it in there. I'll still
Oh, yeah,
respect
I
it.
always
No
just,
worries.
I do big arm
Oh, that's a good
movements,
idea.
too.
That counts too. I like that.
If cameras are on, that's how I like to do it.
All right,
but,
sold.
Yeah.
yeah
I mean, like I said, Ramaris is not engaging in that. Ramaris has
Gotcha.
got his spinach blocks.
Spinach blocks, cannibal. We're
the
fine.
spinach box. Yeah.
Vegetarian to cannibal.
Cannibalism.
Yeah, it's a varied
So
group, so that's good.
He comes from a very rural area.
and they are fey. But I think it's a little bit of a slippery slope. So I think maybe what if instead we found giant frogs and
It is a swamp, kind of an enchanted area, so for sure.
Minerva, find us some giant frogs.
5 minutes later, you hear a crack, and she smacks one in the head.
and then prepare maybe like several of those legs.
Gotcha. Solid, you good with that?
Yeah, I mean, she's a creepy witch. She'll do it. But if we're gonna say too weird for the game, that's okay.
Cool. All right. Real frog legs, it is. I mean, big frog legs, but you got it. So you carry it back. The weird stick guy is still there. He's sitting there. He just looks up, says, "Welcome back." That's it. And he just sees the frog legs you're bringing in. Oh, I could eat. Goes and starts to tend the fire, making it bigger for the food.
In the spirit of don't ask, don't tell, I think Ben Schwa on the way back would also request that this little escapade not make it to Porus's ears. He's concerned about ongoing work with Porus and finishing his case before she finds out what a monster Benchwa can be.
I can keep a secret. She'll kind of smile like she's truly delighted to just get this juicy bit of information.
Okay, but stop telling me secrets. Sarlin can keep secrets. Sarlin likes secrets.
Sarlin likes secrets.
I
Very
love
well, very
secrets.
well. Yes, Sarlin, I do not know how far I can trust you, probably as far as I can throw you, which might be a little far, but in the context of this, yes, please. This should be kept between us. Thank you. And he's like back to his very clean self, his reaction formation, his clean self.
Of
Beautiful.
course. She'll actually give him a little bow too. Like, of course I will.
All right, the guy starts making the frog legs with you guys' help. You eat well tonight, and you have grown quite rich on this. So it's going quite well on that.
Do we have time to go shopping?
There's nowhere to shop yet.
No, we have to.
I
use
guess
the
if we get to
scroll.
the next town.
We have to use the scroll.
That kind.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Let's go shopping. Since Sarla didn't get to go last time.
I didn't
Wait,
get to go.
shoot,
Yeah,
maybe we
gotta
should
go
wait
shop.
for
Sorry,
everybody.
Since Benoit didn't get to go.
Maybe we should wait for everybody.
If it's a magical
Yeah.
market, Gerard loves to go shopping too.
And we're probably
Yeah,
gonna
that's
find
true.
really
I'm
unique
hoping it's
things
like-
there, so
I'm hoping it's like a touristy destination and we can like have Gerard get like cornrows with beads on the end.
Oh, that would be great.
Where'd they come from?
Yeah.
I mean he's
And
gonna
Ben
freeze
loves
in this climate,
mustache.
but
Awesome.
Yeah, we might not go
Perhaps.
back.
It's
Yeah.
fair.
All right.
Agreed.
It is a cold rain. You're talking about possible shopping. You eat frog legs. It's delicious. Is it sleep or shopping tonight?
Sleep.
Sleep it is.
Sleep.
No one
I can't
really
do that to the rest of
bothers
the
you.
I want to, but
You can't what?
oh, I want to go shopping, but I can't do that to the rest of the group. It's too good an opportunity.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess I'll save that for next time. And you guys go to sleep. The stick man goes out several times a night, armored with his little stick creatures which gather around him, just kind of patrolling the perimeter, making sure everything's okay.
Did he ever give us his name?
Did
Yes,
you ever ask him? His name is
Jared. No, he did. He gave it to
Jarrett.
Jessup.
Jared.
Okay.
Jessup. Yeah.
Jessup.
I have it. I do have it written down though. He's the little. You can see his
Oh my
little
God,
stick
that's great.
creatures crawling on
Stick
him.
figure for stick guy.
There's Ramaris and Benoit consoling Benoit.
That is lovely.
Oh.
And there's the frog guy and Benoit losing his shit.
Oh my God, we got
Yeah, it's just
And then there's the fox lady.
that looks
You need
like
some-
a
you need some,
trauma
like,
egg.
Angry, cripply like lines right above him freaking out.
Yeah. I just wrote.
Yeah, the
I wrote next to him, "We have done too much damage to back out now."
That's perfect.
Dude, that was
Yeah.
scary.
We are so close
was
to our own
scary.
it was
anniversary.
really dark. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that was,
That was
a little
great.
dark.
That was good.
No, it's okay. I was just like, whoa, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I thought about
That's
killing him
crazy.
today, trying to eventually like push him over because his character is a little heavy, but yeah, no,
We're still here.
Wow.
we're still here.
Still here. All right. So you sleep. You eat really, really well. You survived. You got a lot of money, which is wonderful. You go to sleep. Next morning.
Long
comes.
rest.
Yep. Long rest for everybody. So go ahead and recover whatever you got. I think you guys are actually still pretty solid, but go ahead and recover
Yeah.
if you need.
I would like to do a prepare action on the long rest. If anybody else would like to
Sure.
do that
Whatever
with
guys
me.
you want.
Yeah.
I think there's no one I really need to commune with. But I could make another one of my little, what are they? Not fetishes. What are they called?
Your projects, your long projects.
My projects. No, there's a tethered talisman.
Mhm.
So it's not much, but I think what it's supposed to do, and I didn't understand at first. Once per long rest, I can imbue a small item with protective essence. When the person is holding the talisman takes damage, you can expend its magic to reduce the number of hit points they mark by 1. I think the idea is if it's really close to like being a serious versus a minor hit, like it'll push it back 1 so that it.
Major becomes a minor and so forth. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
No,
because
that's
1 point
huge.
isn't much.
it
So
matters. I mean, you're doing 1, 2, or 3 points. That's pretty much it.
Mhm. It's not 1 point of damage, it's 1 HP. So it is a lot.
oh yeah, I did not get that.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I see what you're. Yeah, that's how she's been saying it.
I was
Got
like,
it.
wow, this thing's kind of shit.
Right. No, it's
Really?
good.
Okay. All right, so I'll give that to Ben Schwa since he's our ipso facto tank just at the moment.
What's it look like?
It's kind of like in the Blair Witch, like weird creepy sticks kind of held together by dried grass and things wound together, and it's like kind of a little doll.
I love it. Good, good.
Where do I put this? Do you want to pierce and hang it from my ear?
I don't know, just tuck it away for when it might be useful.
He takes it and puts it what seems to be his vest. What is that bag? The bag that never ends, like the bag of holding.
You
He
have
has a
one?
vest, a
A
vest
dimensional
pocket of holding,
vest. Yeah.
a vest pocket of holding. Yeah, no, he doesn't. But that's where he seems to tuck everything.
That's
Well,
funny.
that
The
would be
book series
cool
I'm
for
reading
me.
right now has a lot of those, and they call them dimensional coats. And you can just tuck things in them.
Ooh,
That's fun.
I
Cats,
like that.
squirrels.
Perfect for the shoplifter in your family.
Mhm.
I like it.
That's funny. Okay, and we
Right.
prepared.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to work on tonight, or
Yeah,
while you're resting?
I'd like to work on my project.
Yeah, the compass thing.
Yeah, and so since we're out in this area, I guess he will. I don't know. I know that I've worked on it once, but I can't figure out where my notes went on what I did on that.
Let's see if I can help.
But I want to say you gave me like a 6-piece clock.
Yeah, it's
I've done one
geometric
wedge.
pattern called Gould Seeker. And you don't know about it yet, right?
No, I don't know any of that yet.
Okay, sorry. Never mind.
It's okay. I've forgotten it already.
Yeah, it was a broken compass from your mother, found in the stash of the manticore that you hunted. It does not work, but there's no signs of damage on it.
Mm-hmm. And so
I'm going to work on my backstory a little bit, just in case it comes up. I thought, it didn't really matter, but yeah, I kind of weakened that. Sorry. I should have had a better backstory.
You're fine, there's time.
yeah.
There's always time.
Okay. Man, I know that I took notes on this somewhere. But yeah, I guess so. What should I do to try and make progress on the project?
You can just fiddle with it if you want to, or you can go outside and actually try to use it. Those are about the two things I can think of at the moment. Or you can try to get
Sorry,
someone to
I more meant, was there anything like, do I need to make a roll to try and make progress on it? I'm trying to remember what the rules are of progressing a project.
Oh, yeah. Let me look up too. Hang on.
Uh,
I think it's a roll, if I remember right, and a critical success
Yeah, the
advances the
GM
clock by
might
2.
ask you a roll to determine how much. Okay, so I think that what Ramaris is going to do is use Thyra to help him kind of like keep actual track of the direction he's facing, because it's going to be at night and rainy and whatever. But try in different weather conditions. He's going full experiment on it.
I like that. Okay, so you go out into the very cold rain and night, and you're working on this compass. Rain's hitting it, and Thyra is out there flying around. Ouch! And you guys are just kind of working on this, and she's, I don't even know the word, screeching, I guess, at various points to let you know that at various points it should be on the compass, and you're cross-referencing it. Got it. Sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me see if I can find the timer set on this. Oh, countdown is the word for it.
Kitty, damn it.
Ow!
Cat issue.
Cat tried to jump. Miss, got my shoulder. I'm just gonna check it.
Oh no.
Oh, I feel okay, so we're doing the clock countdown.
Mm-hmm.
It might be in the. Okay. She's okay.
We can
It's not bad.
we can restart it if we'd like, since I can't find my notes on it. I'm fine with that.
Something is telling me the number 4. Does that sound right to you?
That it does, but it also sounds very small, so I didn't want to. Oh, here we go. Compass Project 4, Compass Project 3. I found the notes. They're
Oh, it's
on
down to-
September 11th, 25.
It's down to 3.
Success is a 13. So it started at Compass Project 4. So it started with 4 pieces left. I got a 13. I succeeded. So I have 3 chunks left on my clock, I think is what our notes are saying. And so I need
Now
to
it's a
roll a
2.
13.
If you
Well,
get
I
a
haven't
13.
rolled yet. Yeah, I haven't rolled
Gotcha.
yet. So okay, cool. So I'm going to roll instinct on it
Good luck.
as I try and like follow it
In the
around.
freezing rain.
In the freezing rain in these areas, and I get a 21 with hope.
Jesus. That is very solid. So that's definitely down to 2 now.
Okay. So I think that I learned something. I solidify something. Tell me, Doc, is the compass broken, but it still points in a consistent direction? Or is there a different pattern that I'm noticing?
I don't think you're really noticing it yet, other than it
Okay.
doesn't just spin randomly.
Okay.
There seems to be some purpose to it, but you're not sure what.
Okay.
Right now, it's probably pointing back toward the cave, kind of, I'll call it home loosely,
Okay.
where you just came from for some reason.
Rain pointing back towards cave. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be random. Back when you first started inspecting it, it's just like, okay, it's broken, it's just random. But no, it's not.
Right.
It doesn't work like a normal compass, but you're starting to feel it might not be broken.
Got it. And then I also just want to note that I do still have my hunter's mark on the fox lady, so we know in general what direction she's in.
That
Yeah.
lasts for like eons, right?
It lasts until I put it on someone else.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, so it just says until this feature ends or you make a different creature your focus. And then the only way to end it other than changing creatures is when I fail an attack, I can end the focus to re-roll the dice. So, cool.
That's fun. That's fun. We'll see what happens.
All right. And then if anybody else has another long rest action they'd like to take, I'd love to do the prepare action with you.
Sounds
I did it with you.
Okay.
I think Sarlin, did you do it as well?
Yeah, she did the
Okay.
I did.
Cool.
fetish thing or whatever you call it.
The talisman.
Talisman
Yeah.
thingy. Yeah. Sounds good.
I've played way too much Warcraft in the past. I'm like, yeah, fetish.
There you go. Wow. Anything else for the night, or is that it?
Tis
That's all for me. I cleared a bunch of HP and did the preparation action.
I'm happy you're still alive. That was impressive. But yeah.
Mhm.
Me too. That was crazy.
So, yes, that was fun. That turned out really damn good tonight. So
Yeah.
and we can start next time for day 4. At the end of day 4, you
Mhm.
enter the small town with the book jar.
It's nice to kick ass every once in a while.
You done good, guys. You done good. That was nice. Good players. I'll say it again. You guys are good. With a nice, satisfied feeling, you know. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
So
What a
next
bonkers
week we're not
session.
playing, but the week after, yeah?
2 weeks, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, should be good. I think everybody's going to be here, so that's awesome. Yeah. All right, I'm going to the book tower.
This
and
week, do we? What are the? I don't. So like above table.
Yeah.
So I watched part of the last one. I didn't like go all the way through
Oh,
it,
okay.
but
Mhm.
part of me is like, if we release this,
They'll see, like
then
Horace
they'll
will
see it.
know. And I bet Emma would watch it.
Yeah, but I mean, her
Uh,
character doesn't know,
maybe
right?
maybe we release. I don't know. It's yours. I'm okay with you releasing it
No, it's
because
your
this
guys'
is
call. I see what
obviously.
you're saying.
Yeah, I
see
just
what you're
I think
wonder.
saying.
that you should release it and say that it would not be a bad idea for them to skip it because there was some important lore drop, and so if they like to keep player knowledge and character knowledge separate, they should. And if they feel like they can keep them separate, then I don't know, like put the ball in their court.
You got it. I'll release it with a
That's
disclaimer.
my
So it sounds like
suggestion. Yeah.
we could do that. You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Ben Schwa. He was
I,
Ben
Ooh.
Schwa.
I'm still like, it seems really early. Like, I wasn't planning on dropping anything. That's why I was like so impressed when you brought it up, and I was like, "Oh, we're doing this now." Right. As soon as you said a rain and applause, I was like, "Oh gosh." I thought about reading the bit that I sent to you, and then I was like, "No, we'll just
Well,
improv the whole
the
thing."
fox spirit was for you. That was for you. So yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think it's too soon.
Yes.
I think it's great because otherwise everyone waits till like way later and there's not enough time for all the different stuff. So I think it's good.
I like
New
it.
stuff
Yeah.
always comes up too. So
Yeah, I have a few. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm on board. I'm on board. Just make sure that they know that before they watch it, that there were some. Yeah, just like Ramara said it. She's been doing this. She knows those were the right words.
cool. I will put a disclaimer down there. That sounds good.
And you can even say the Remy, like specifically the Remy Ben scene before combat begins. Skip that because I don't think that we actually said anything else explicit for the rest of it. We just kind of said that like you had pain you wanted to get rid of. So, and then also that you didn't want Porus to know about this whole brouhaha.
Yeah.
I don't even know. My character doesn't even know everything.
Correct.
She knows
Right. Right.
You can
something's up.
see
Right.
something triggering for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Well, guys, that's it for now. Thank you so much for a fun game. Take care. Enjoy. Keep being awesome. See you next time.
Awesome. Thanks,
See you guys
Zach.
next time.
Bye.
Fast.
Oh, good.